morning, everybody.
On your mark, get set, clean!
Champions, baby.
Let's go.
Hello, my favorite people in the whole wide world.
Good morning, KROQ listeners. I love each and every one of you.
Bless y'all's precious heart.
Whoa, Sweet Devin Snake, did you see that?
What's up, Klein and Hailey show?
Hey, it's KROQ!
Good morning.
Bieber, Klein, Hailey show.
Let's get the show started. The show started. The show started.
We are live in Los Angeles. 3, 2, 1. And here we go.
Wasabi.
Sometimes I need a good reason to get out of bed. Got sleep in my eyes, clouds in my head. I need a shot of something to make my motor go.
I have diarrhea.
So I turn on the Klein and Hailey show.
I'm boned up. I am boned up.
Give me some Klein and Hailey show.
Nice.
Give me some Klein and Hailey show.
Spread it.
Get your motor running with the Klein and Hailey show. I said, get your motor running with the Klein and Hailey show.
Keep it wet.
Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Hell yeah, welcome to your Monday morning KROQ Klein Alley Show. We got lots to get into today. Your tickets to KROQ's almost acoustic Christmas. Just got word that the floor of the forum, the florum as we call it around these parts, Alley, is officially now...
Nobody calls it that.
Well, it's going to catch on, Omar.
The florum?
Yeah, I like it.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Sounds like a fluid in your body.
It's sold out. You can't get on the floor, but you can win your way in, of course, with us. And we have your tickets coming up later this morning. And then if you win the Search for America's Weirdest Relative, wait till we talk about this grand prize. But it will involve lots and lots of tickets for you to join us December 13th at the Kia Florum.
Oh, Jesus.
Who's with me?
You gonna die on this hill so early?
No, I don't like it. I hate it that Jake likes it so much. Now, I don't like it either.
Four on the floor.
We got a lot.
Four on the floor.
Lots to get to this morning, and we will get into all of it. Of course, yesterday, hell of a football game.
Oh, my God. I cannot wait to get into this.
I have, there's already a lot of controversy about the big bet,
Woo!
but the wheel of haircuts will be spun at some point this morning, and we will take your suggestions as well.
The suggestions, even that we are all thinking in our heads, are highly embarrassing. So I can only imagine what our fine listeners are going to come up with as suggestions.
I went through all the emotions yesterday. Fear and anger, sadness and happiness. And still, to this point, I feel like you guys are going to somehow twist this around that I somehow didn't win this bet because...
You made a bet?
I made a bet.
You agreed to the bet.
I did agree to the bet.
That was very big of you, even though you were regretting it all day on Friday after the show.
I don't even want to talk about how much that game was ruined for me. And I was set up for such a great experience, and that entire game I spent in a state of almost full-blown panic because I knew what was realistically going to happen today had the Rams not won that game. And, yes, it was pretty... They had a lot of opportunities to lose that game.
Didn't you... Isn't this how you feel at every game?
No.
Because you bet on all kinds of different games and you watch every game. I've seen you at a Laker game and you seem anxious all the time.
Yes, when I have money on the game and I'm not winning my bets, I am in a pretty bad mood for most of the game. But at least when I accept the fact at some point in the middle of the game, all right, well, that money's gone. I'll never see that again. I accept it and move on. This was one of those ones where...
All the way through, it was pretty back and forth.
And by the way, I kept seeing all these bald guys on the Jumbotron yesterday. Warren G performed at like half... Every picture they put up was like another bald guy. And I was
like, teasing you.
I was like, these guys are going to... This is like a sign that I'm about to get bald because of the stupid wheel of haircuts.
Aww.
But we do have interesting suggestions I'd like to start with from the GOAT line because I think that later on today we talk about the bet and we put the official haircuts on the wheel. I think that we should listen to this. This is actually a decent suggestion. And, Allie, as you know, the GOAT line is full of terrible suggestions usually, right?
Oh, yeah. It's ripe with bad suggestions that are also good suggestions in their way.
This one, I think we may have to actually at least contemplate adding to the wheel hair. Listen to this, Al. You tell me if you think it's a good idea or a bad idea as I scramble to find this message now. I had it a moment ago. Here it is. Listen to this, all right? You tell me.
I trust you guys had a wonderful weekend. I am so excited about today's show because your Instagram was on fire yesterday, all about the Seahawks and the Rams game. Final score 19-21. Sounds like it was one of those amazing games till the end. Fingers crossed. But
and there's blind Charlie. He couldn't see one play of the game. That poor guy only knows the final score.
He couldn't see that final missed field goal that won you the bet.
I mean, he couldn't see any of the stuff. The 4 interception. I mean, there was a lot of stuff to actually look at in that game, and he didn't see any of it. But
yeah, so Wheel of Haircuts today. Dun, dun, dun. It's going to be a fantastic show. Can't wait to hear all of that. Oh, by the way, if you need my services, I am available to give a haircut.
Oh, my God.
How great is that? Blind Charlie to provide the haircut? Oh, my. Even better.
And he has to use a straight razor.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Why don't we give him 2 different things in each hand?
Yeah. Maybe we don't even give him a razor or scissors. He won't know.
We can make him scissor hands.
Let's give him,
oh, my God. That's the best.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. This is great.
See, now you love the Wheel of Haircuts, don't you?
I love it. Blind Charlie is going to take Jake's hair and probably one of his ears. Amazing.
See, this would have been equally funny with you, but you would have been very
I think it would have been funnier.
I think we should do Double or Nothing when they replay again like in 2 weeks.
Absolutely, we're not. Double or Nothing. Wheel of Haircuts.
So you just do it twice when it grows back?
So Blind Charlie will
lose
be...
both ears of Blind Charlie.
We'll bring Blind Charlie in here at some point.
Wow, that's going to be such a hazard. I love
Give Jake
it.
the official haircut, or maybe we do it before the Acoustic Christmas at our pre-show outside the Forum.
A lot of details to work out.
Outside the Forum.
Go on the floor.
Call back, baby.
Jesus.
Big show to get into, minus everything you just heard, and we'll give you some Allie's money. It's all coming up this morning right here on KROQ. Welcome to your week. KROQ Klein Alley Show. We've all recovered a very wet weekend, and as you know, when it rains at all in Southern California, people treat it like it is a hurricane and a monsoon mixed together. A lot of conversations about can't go out until at least Monday. I mean, people were hunkered down. And then to the food delivery drivers out there,
thank you for your service.
I salute you and thank you. Today should be like a Veterans Day for the food delivery drivers that were working overtime all weekend because people didn't want to go out and get their hairs wet. So they would just put an order in and they would hope it would show up. And hopefully you tipped well, and you got tipped well. I'm sure you're going to say you didn't, but I hope you did, because you brought people food when they didn't want to go outside and get a little bit damp.
Yeah, it can get a little clammy
People
out there.
People got, and I didn't have it. I had 0 umbrellas. I'm down to 0, so I had one of my kids' old toy umbrellas.
I used a Spider-Man umbrella a lot of the weekend.
Yeah, and that thing is barely hanging on.
Yeah, the handle kept falling off, but we were into it. And shout out to the parents who made it through the weekend trying to occupy your children with anything other than 7 hours of screen
Movie marathon, baby. It's the best. I think my kids love Rain now more than I ever did.
I know. They're like, this is great.
The more screens, the better. Bring on all the screens.
Well, I want all of us on different screens.
Everyone on a screen.
In the same room.
At one point, I think I yelled out, now it's screen hour. And then after that, I was like, all right, now it's individual screen hour. I just kept changing the screen hours.
Well, I found myself for the first time officially at a Sky Zone.
Oh, you've never been to Sky Zone before?
No, I was there for a birthday party like a couple of years ago, but we didn't really do much at it because my kid was so young at the time he couldn't really do anything. But
Vanessa's a monthly member, I believe. Right, Vanessa?
No, I thought it was like the flying place.
She thought Sky Zone was actually flying, where you hang out in the sky.
Sense.
Oh,
Sky Zone.
You would love Sky Zone, Vanessa. I feel like it's built for you.
Totally. Well, actually, it's there. I was surprised at how many different ages were all there, and I had never been before. I didn't know. By the way, shout out Vanessa. I am also a monthly subscriber now.
You bought the membership?
So, well, here's the thing. It's like Build-A-Bear, where they've got this whole racket going, and they've really got you by the balls as soon as you get in there, because for $32, you get 90 minutes of playtime or whatever, jump time. But for $4 more, you get a monthly subscription. And you're like, okay, well, if I go one more time, that pays for itself.
That's the same policy. That's the same thing the zoo uses. Everyone uses that thing.
Yeah,
they're basically saying, we're going to screw you today, but you can screw us if you sign up for tomorrow.
And I always want to screw people tomorrow.
I know, of course. Who doesn't?
I thought to myself, okay, well, if, technically, I would save $12 if I got a monthly membership for two people.
The poor people behind Allie in line, they just want to get on the goddamn trampoline. And
then you got to sign the waiver.
Allie's sitting there crunching numbers going, hold on, let me just do some math here.
And carry the socks.
if I'm here 3 times next month, then it works out to about $8 a visit.
Oh, my God. The 20 questions I had for the 16-year-old that was working there. And he's like, ma'am, do you want to go?
Just, do you want to jump or not, you dumb bitch? I can't possibly answer all these questions.
And I said, and what is there's like a fuel zone or whatever. It's just the food because you get 20% off the food.
Oh, Jesus.
I was like, well, let me look at the menu and see what they got there, if that's even worth it for me.
Once a week, they also give you like free ice cream.
What?
Oh, yeah. You got to look into it.
The kid didn't tell me about that.
They will email you that.
Omar, are you also a Sky Zone member?
I got scammed into this last summer. Yeah. But it was the summertime, so the girls were off, so I was there maybe like 2-3 times a week.
Yeah.
It's before he's a zipper.
Yeah, well, no, that's why I think Omar has a membership, because they do have some lame-ass
They have a little zip line thing.
Yeah, that's where it all started, guys.
Omar's probably training on that thing.
Yeah.
So I buy all the stuff, we get the socks on, and we go in, and the first thing I see is this really cool thing where you can climb onto all these platforms and jump onto this giant trampoline at a very high distance. I was like, Wesley, this is so cool. Let's go. And they said, excuse me, it's not allowed on that.
Oh, yeah, he's too young for that stuff.
I didn't know that there was all this crap throughout the whole place that he can't even go on that are 7 and up. And all of the directions and instructions on everything are super tiny. So you have to do read a novel every time you go over to a new attraction.
The problem with this, there's a lot of problems with this place, in addition to the fact that it's pretty much my hell on earth. But you've just paid for a membership to guarantee your kid will get lice and or the flu. Or hurt. Because you do have a bunch of little kids that parents are bored out of their minds. So they just go bounce on the trampoline. But then you have a couple of weird, unathletic, 14-year-olds, 15-year-olds.
Oh my God, that just want to pummel each other.
They have full mustache. I think I went up to someone there I thought was working there one time. I was like, hey, I think my shoes got stolen here. And the guy's like, hey man, I'm just here jumping. I'm like,
Bro,
what?
that's me and my friends whenever we go to Sky Zone.
Exactly.
Man, it's the greatest.
You do see some Johnnies.
All the Johnnies, they're like slow adults.
Adult jumpers.
Yeah.
They really were
fun there.
There's like a beam where it's like American Gladiators, where you hit each other off. And me and my kid were playing, and there was a line of
Johnnies.
Adults waiting.
Yep, it's a lot of Johnnies.
And I was like, I guess our turn is over. And they were like, thanks, ma'am.
Yeah, that's like Johnny. Yeah, you see some of the people. That's what's weird there is that you have, as you said, you've got 16-year-olds working the front, but then you have some kids that are the same age or maybe even a little older that are in there taking
Totally.
advantage of the Sky Zone.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're like, shouldn't you guys be doing drugs and having sex outside? What are you doing in
But
here?
then there's also like 12-year-old gymnasts that are also there, and they're doing like the run trampoline and doing backflips and crap like that. And then you have all the sad parents that are there for birthday parties, and then there's the massage chairs over in the corner where they're like, I just want to be on my phone in a massage chair.
Cash only.
While my kid goes and pummels other children. And then you have like 12-year-old boys who they have this look in their eyes like they are just feral. Like their eyes are dilated. And I was trying to get a kid to like, you know, just take turns for a minute. And he looked at me with this crazed look like, you gonna stop me? I'm in the middle of it. I gotta do a flip. And I'm like, oh my God, I gotta step away. It was chaos.
Yeah, they're all high. Everyone's high on adrenaline.
Yes, it was just this feral energy I've never seen before. And then there's like a foam pit with all these foam cubes and their parents that are, you know, picking through all the foam blocks because someone lost a phone.
They lost a phone or a kid. They
It
don't
is
know what's
just
going on.
insane in there. And I thought to myself, if I get there at 9:30 a.m., clearly I will beat the rush. Absolutely not. Swarming with people.
There's also, at any given moment, 15 different birthday parties happening there on top of everything else. So
and they're like, and Waverly, the party. Right.
No, they make it so complicated. They go, if your bracelet is purple with yellow stripes, your jump time is over. And then, like, you look at another, you're like, I think my bracelet's purple with yellow stripes. Like, no, those are yellow dots.
I
You're
know,
like,
and then I'm like, how do they keep track of any of this crap? If somebody just stays in there, how can they keep track?
Oh, they have like a 16-year-old bouncer kid.
They do?
That's checking.
That goes around?
Yeah, because I got
Omar
bounced
got
out
tossed.
of there. Yeah.
You did?
I
Off the
overstayed
zip line,
my
old
time.
man. Let's go.
Well, I
Someone
walked
else's
around and I
turn.
was like, elite
yeah.
member.
Oh, wow,
Never
you're one
have
of
to get
those.
out of
See,
here,
Allie,
baby.
Allie doesn't get the good cut like at Coachella. This is like her Coachella.
I'm still wearing the bracelet. Pretty cool.
Allie took a couple pictures, the influencer bracelet. This is my Jump Zone wristband.
Cut the line.
It's beginning to... There is nothing quite like Christmas in Los Angeles. KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas 2025.
Presented by Pepsi.
Saturday, December 13th, Kia Forum.
Hey guys, it's Amy from Evanescence. We are going to be playing KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas this year.
Evanescence.
Hey, what's up? It's Tim from Rise Against. We are playing the KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas.
Rise Against.
We are rocking and rolling right now, man.
All American Rejects.
It's Jacoby from Papa Roach, and we'll see you guys at the KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas.
Third Eye Blind. Wet Leg. Social Distortion.
Get the message.
The Paradox.
Hey, it's Ryan from Yellow Card, and I'm so excited to announce we're going to be playing KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas.
KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas 2025.
Tickets on sale now. Details at KROQ.com.
Proceeds benefit Al Wooten Junior Youth Center in Para Los Niños.
From Pepsi. Holidays deserve Pepsi.
It's not just a regular Friday. It's a Light Day Friday here. Jake is sweating, but that's not saying much because he's always sweating out there. Jake is in the studio right now, and more importantly, our favorite guest ever. This man has done lie detector tests to, I don't know, hundreds of thousands of people. John, you are probably the best in the biz, not just because your personality is dynamite, but because you really can tell. You're a human lie detector at this point, aren't you?
True.
And even this machinery you have with you, even though it is 99.99% accurate, you almost don't even need it, right?
Correct.
True or false, John, you have done lie detectors to convicted murderers.
True.
Wow.
And you've helped kids go missing, and they think that the stepdad took the kid, and the stepdad's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Put the guy in the lie detector machine. You can tell pretty quickly if the guy's lying or telling the truth.
True.
And you're looking right now at a bunch of different things about Jake. His numbers, his levels on the computer. You're searching. You're looking at his blood, his sweat, right? Everything else, his heartbeat.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, we all are. All right.
Are you ever not monosyllabic?
Sometimes.
John, I know that you monitor sweat. That's a big part of this. Now, Jake has an actual medical condition where he sweats profusely. I don't know what the term is called, Jake, but he suffers from something where he...
Social anxiety.
He sweats a lot. Is this going to be potentially a problem for your machine, or is there any way that this is going to mess up the test because of how much sweat Jake has?
No, we see his hyperhidrosis already. I'm adjusting around it.
You have to adjust around how much he's sweating.
He's putting out a gallon of green where other people put out a spoonful.
Oh, man. That's intense.
All right. A gallon of green.
All right. Well, in a moment, Jake, we've got some questions here, and you say you can veto one question, but we do have.
Oh, great.
But we always say that, and then we force you to answer it anyway. So you're going to be honest.
Yeah.
You have nothing to hide.
I don't think so.
Okay. What do we have to do to do a couple of baseline questions just to get your machine working, John? Is there anything we need to ask him, like where he is right now or something?
Is today Friday?
Yes.
All right, calibrated.
Calibrated.
I don't believe that.
That's amazing. He's looking.
See, here's the thing: is Jake's going to call shenanigans on this whole thing.
Yeah. He'll
right
show
here,
you.
Friday.
That looks way out of whack.
He's pointing to a calendar.
He's show you. Want another question?
Go ahead.
When's the last time you were laid?
I can't even remember.
That's correct.
That's true. He just gave the thumbs up. That's true.
You sit on a throne of lies.
Why is it lie after lie after lie?
The only thing I know for sure is you're a goddamn liar.
It's a lie.
You're a parasite of lies, and I am your worst enemy.
Friday, lie day, Friday.
All right, here we go. First round of questions. Allie, you want to predict how many times Jake will lie in these questions? Do you think?
I don't think Jake is much of a liar, but I think there are things he thinks are true for himself that are in fact not true.
Yeah, let me ask John. That's a great question, John. If Jake thinks he's telling the truth about something in his own, if a question is
in
about
his reality, it's true.
Yeah, but it is a lie. Does the machine look past your own personal bias?
No, that's why it's called a lie detector and not a truth detector. If he knows he's lying, he will fail.
Okay, great. I love it. Here we go. Question one.
He believes today's Thursday.
Yeah.
Truly in his heart.
Yeah. Then it's a mistake, not a lie.
Wow.
You think Jake thinks Tool
But
is
it's not
actually...
a mistake. It's not a mistake detector.
You think Jake will actually think Tool is a good band if we ask him? What if we found out that Jake didn't actually like Tool?
Oh my God!
today?
And he was just saying he did.
I just want to be cool.
I just want to be lame.
I just like their aesthetic.
Question one. Jake, you claim you are a stand-up comedian.
Mm-hmm.
Do you actually think your material is funny?
Some of it.
Okay.
Yeah, can you answer yes or no?
Yes.
All right. John's taking notes. Question two. Your coworkers think that you have a smell to you, and you claim that you do not. You say it's a natural musk and chicks dig it.
There's no question.
That's a
We're just
smell.
moving on.
Do you think that you smell bad?
No.
I think you know that you do.
The way you're asking this, you're looking at me. This is hard.
I know, it's weird. You're under the pressure, right?
Sometimes I smell bad. I know it sometimes. But most of the time I do not smell bad.
Finally. You make it sound like we're all
But most of the time I do not smell bad.
All right. John, you're sitting close to Jake. Do you need the machine to tell you if he smells bad or not, or are you picking up on that pretty strong?
He's fine.
Thank you.
Okay.
We don't need a BO detector.
You need a BS detector.
Next question. You've mentioned your sister many times in weird ways.
What do you... I have not.
Are you romantic?
You bring up my sister in weird ways.
Are you romantically into your sister?
No.
Oh.
Stop. Oh, my God. Whatever, dude.
He's like, whoa.
Oh. Come on.
Allie, am I crazy, or has Jake brought up his sister sometimes in, like, weird ways?
Well, I think they've slept in the same bed, right?
Like as adults?
Like as adults.
No.
Do you guys take a bath together?
No.
You never did?
When we were little kids.
All right, well.
Hot.
The machine picks it up. Moving on. You recently told us that you were interviewing for a job to potentially leave KROQ. Were you really interviewing for a job, or was that just a shakedown?
I was.
Oh, damn.
You were, Jake?
Bombshell.
Oh, no, Vanessa. Jake, you're going to say now on the lie detector test that you were, this is a true story.
Yes.
Okay.
Vanessa's heart is broken right now.
It's a little broken.
We moved to your dog. You claim your dog Kibby is an actual service dog.
Mm-hmm.
None of us really buy that. Is Kibby a legitimate service dog?
Yes.
I like that after Jake answers, he looks at both of us like, right? The answer is yes.
You guys are trying to break me, trying to get me all flustered.
Friday, Jake the Nerd is on the hot seat now. You can watch along on YouTube. I recommend checking out what's going on.
This is the tough one because I think that he truly believes his dog is a service dog, but I don't think it really is.
Well, because Jake has that weird condition where he craps himself.
Which I don't think is a condition that needs a service dog.
Right.
Does it need it? No, but it helps. That's what a service dog does.
A dog always helps.
Yeah.
Having a dog around in any scenario helps.
And I have a disability, so I'm allowed to have one.
It's not really how it works.
Yes, it is.
I have heard Jake explain to a hostess
I've heard him
how
explain
this
to everyone.
dog works.
Yes.
And the dog is supposed to notify him when he's having a flare-up. It's crazy that you think your dog does that.
She does.
She does.
So you once
We're
again
in tune. We're like a symbiotic.
I'm going to ask the question again. You believe that your dog is an actual service dog?
Yes.
All right, moving on. When you never admit to being wrong, despite evidence and proof that you are wrong, do you actually know you're wrong, or do you think you're right?
Good question.
That's not a yes or no question.
It doesn't have to be yes or no.
Right, John?
Do you actually know you're wrong?
You've never given me evidence to prove that I'm wrong.
What?
All the time you're
Have
wrong
you
about things.
said you are right when you know in your brain that you are actually wrong?
No.
Oh, boy.
You are so stubborn.
Jake, do you actually have more than friend feelings or a crush on anyone who works here?
Oh.
No.
Final two
John,
questions.
what do you think of that?
I saw where his eyes went when you asked about crush.
Oh, baby.
Went right to John.
Did you? Omar wants me to ask. Did you ever play with your own jugs when no one was looking? I'm not going to ask that question.
Why not?
All right,
Why not, dude?
I'm going to ask the question. Jake, when you were before you lost all that weight, you had those sweet man jugs. Did you ever play with your jugs when
Omar's like, yeah.
when no one was looking?
Define play.
Oh, yeah. When you're like wasted one night, you come home.
Did you ever feel yourself up and pretend it was a lady?
Oh, that is a great question. Answer
No.
it.
You want to answer that honestly?
I'm answering honestly. No.
John, what's happening with your computer over there?
The blood pressure's going.
Easy $100 could be yours right now, and then we'll tell you how to get yourself some tickets to KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas. If you don't want to buy them, want to win them from us, we will tell you exactly what you'll be listening for today. It will be a song from a band that will be on that rotating stage December 13th at the Kia Forum. We get you in, and we'll tell you exactly what song you'll be listening for. But first, let's give you some of Allie's money, because she does not want to part with it. 5 questions about stuff happening in the world. Believe it or not, obviously the weather is always the big news story here in Southern California. Rain, more rain, flooding after the rain, mudslides after the flooding, and then more rain, I guess, coming later this week.
Thunderbolt and lightly very, very frightened me.
That is the weather report. We stick with it. But there's other news happening in the world, believe it or not, and we will get into that in just a moment with Logan, who would like the chance to get Allie's money this morning. Good morning, Logan.
Good morning, Klein. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Are you feeling smart or at least competent?
We'll say a little bit of both.
A little bit of both. That's probably enough to take
He's already
down Allie.
confused. He can't even answer that.
Allie, I'm going to give you a point for that answer early.
Hey.
Allie's going to leave the KROQ studio, sequester herself in the halls. You get your questions first. You're more than welcome to listen and play along, see how well you know the news. Maybe you'll learn something. That's not the goal around here, but occasionally it does happen. And Logan is on the hot seat for $100 of Allie's money, and here we go.
Allie knows the news.
Question number 1. Halftime shows have officially been announced for all Thanksgiving football games. Name one of the performers that will be performing halftime at one of the big Thanksgiving games.
Oh, my goodness. Carrie Underwood.
No, it's a great guess. You know what? I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to tell you if you're right or not, but I feel like that's what I would have guessed as well, because I feel like America loves Carrie Underwood. We go to question number 2. People apparently that use this word or this sound during conversation are now showing early signs of cognitive decline. If you talk to anyone that uses this word or sound while having conversation, it's an indication now that they are suffering from cognitive decline.
Oh.
That's a great guess.
It like or?
All right, I'll write that down. We go to question number 3. The SAG Awards have officially rebranded themselves, and they're no longer doing the SAG Awards. They are now being called what?
Oh, my goodness. The Razzies.
The Razzies. We go to question number 4. Sony has just officially signed a deal to make a movie based on which popular / trending toy / collectible?
Any toys, Labubu.
And finally, question number 5. New research shows that this is how much, on average, families will spend this Thanksgiving. So American families, this is what they believe it will be cost on average. If you are putting together your Thanksgiving feast for relatives. Allie, get out of here. We still have a question. Allie's coming in early. Hold on. Excuse me. That was so I felt like I just got walked in on while taking a dump. That was crazy. Americans will spend on average what amount? They've just given us the prediction for this year.
How big of a family?
They did not go into that. They're just saying the average. This is what it's going to cost to put together a Thanksgiving feast this year.
Let's say 550.
550. All right, let's bring Allie in now. Someone send Allie in now. She got all excited. She's jumping. She got jumper in the veins from all of her jumping over the weekend. We go back in here. Allie, what happened? You came in early. You jumped the gun.
I know. Sorry. I thought somebody said Allie, and so I walked back in, but it was not that time. Sorry.
We go to question number 1. You're battling
I'm ready.
Logan for your own money. Here we go. Question 1. The halftime shows have been announced for all Thanksgiving football games. Name one performer that is going to be performing at halftime of the Thanksgiving games.
That would be our friend Jack White.
Yeah, Jack White will be doing halftime of one of those games. Post Malone is going to be doing another one. I think he's at the Cowboys game. And then Lil Jon to round things out.
Yeah, I think he's doing the Ravens game.
Those are your halftime performers for all things Thanksgiving. Allie gets the point, goes up 1-0. I should have given Logan a point because he didn't know, but he guessed Carrie Underwood, and I feel like that's such a great
Oh my God,
guess.
she would totally do a Cowboys game.
She would do all of them.
Sunday night.
She probably is singing something that day. I should give you the point anyway.
Thursday night.
We got a question number 2. Allie's still up 1-0. Here we go. Question 2. People claim, experts claim, that people that use this word or phrase while having conversation are showing early signs of cognitive decline. Anyone who uses this word or phrase during regular conversation regularly are showing early signs of cognitive decline. Their brain is
Literally?
Literally. Great guess. People do love to say literally a lot.
Literally?
My heart literally jumped out of my chest.
That is cognitive decline.
Apparently, anyone who uses or a lot while having conversation.
I think that's 90% of Johnny's words.
Those are his favorite words. And you know who got that right? I'll tell you who got it right. Logan got it right.
Damn.
Congratulations, Logan. During regular conversation, a lot of uhs. That means that their brain is quitting on them.
Yeah, because you can't think of the words.
Go to question number 3. It's tied up 1-1 now. The SAG Awards have officially rebranded. No longer the SAG Awards. What are they being called now?
They're being called the Actor Awards.
Okay, of course, Allie knows that because she's probably still giving fake acceptance speeches into a mirror holding a hairbrush. He guessed
me, it wasn't a hairbrush.
The Razzies, but the correct answer is it is now going to be called the Actor Awards because no one likes SAG or Screen Actors Guild. It meant nothing, so they're just calling it the Actor Awards.
Yeah.
Allie gets the point. We go to the next question. Speaking of actors, Sony has just officially announced they are making a movie based on this popular toy / collectible.
The Easy Bake Oven.
Oh, wow. What a terrible guess. I'll tell you who got it right. Tied things up again. Logan, who said Labubu. Labubu's getting its own feature-length film.
Isn't Labubu also getting a theme park?
I wouldn't surprise me, although I'll tell you one thing. I feel like my kids have already given up on those.
Yeah, I think we're done with it.
That did not last long. Logan, congratulations. You've tied things up with Allie going into this final question now. Ooh. And this will be whoever gets the closest. Here we go. New stats are out. This is how much the average American family is going to spend on Thanksgiving this year.
Per person or just the family?
Is the total what is going to be spent to put on a proper Thanksgiving feast, and this is average. So keep in mind, number's going to be lower if there's only 2 of you, but they're saying this is what the average person is going to spend, family, whatever, to do a Thanksgiving.
I'm going to do $176.
For the family?
Yeah.
Okay, he guessed $550.
Oh, wow.
According to the research.
I think because of the Midwest, it gets down a little bit.
They're saying that it is going to be just south of $1,000.
Oh, no.
900.
Really?
Oh, this is the actual number. It's kind of crazy, but they're saying on average it's going to be $900 and I think $90-something to do Thanksgiving. Buy the turkey, buy all the stuff. And congratulations, you are closer.
Oh,
Logan.
man.
Allie just lost another $100. So
damn it.
That's yours.
Wow.
Allie, what must you shamefully admit to Logan, who is now $100 richer?
My name's Allie, and Logan knows the news.
Congrats, Logan. What a way to start the week on KROQ.
Nuts on the jug question.
On the jug question.
All right, here we go. This last two questions, finally.
God.
Have you ever accidentally crapped yourself at work?
Not here, but before, yeah.
At a different workplace?
Yeah.
The one you auditioned to work at?
Yeah, I know. Let's give a scenario. You have to take a crap. Do you do it in your pants?
This is the last question. If Kibby, your dog, or Vanessa was to be hit by a car and die later today, who would you pick?
To get hit by a car and die?
Yes.
Vanessa, 100%.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
That's the right answer.
This is a tough round for Vanessa.
I know. She's the real loser. All right, John, we're going to get the results.
Wait, that was all the questions?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, I didn't even veto one.
We're going to get...
Nice.
Yeah, good job. We're going to get...
We can ask you the jug question again.
Yeah, you want to ask that? John, you have answers. Did he lie at all before we get to the results?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I did not lie at all.
We're going to give you the Sublime song. Come back with the results next on KROQ. Klein Alley Show. If you'd like to win yourself some tickets to KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas, you'll be listening for some of the bands that will be there at the Kia Forum on December 13th. And today you will be listening for Bring Me to Life by Evanescence, which we will play at some point this morning. When we play that song, all you got to do is give us a call, and you're as good as in to the 34th annual KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas. And then after we give away those tickets, we'll tell you the next band/song you'll be listening for. So be ready to listen and win. We didn't invent this, or maybe we did, who knows. But regardless, just all you got to do is listen for the song. And another way to win your way in today will be if you give us your nominees for America's Weirdest Relative, especially if it's one of your own. Uncles, probably. Could be grandparents. Could be in-laws. We will accept brothers, sisters.
And the sleeper cousins that are weird.
Cousins. Weird cousins. Second-step cousins. Like Allie slept with her second-step cousin, but she claims wasn't incest because they're not related by blood.
We weren't.
So we will get into all those stories coming up later this morning. So be ready to think about who you will nominate, because the grand prize does involve some tickets to KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas as well, and we'll tell you all about that coming up next hour.
I don't know if you experienced this, but this year it seems like the relative fighting has peaked.
Oh, yeah.
Mine has just been, it's been bad.
Yeah.
Before anything has even started. And there's going to be 25 people at my Thanksgiving table, so I assume it's all going to come to a head there, and all the things that have been brewing, all the little side text messages, all the little who's coming, why aren't they coming, tell them to board the dog, why can't they come, all that stuff's going to come to a head as soon as we sit down.
That's why I assume they have so much food at the table. They're just hoping everyone's just constantly eating and no one can talk.
And then everyone's too full to fight.
Right, that's the idea. Get them all drugged up on tryptophan, then they'll pass out on the couch afterwards watching Carrie Underwood, and then won't have to worry about fighting each other.
And I think that's why Thanksgiving dinner gets earlier and earlier. Like, I think Martha Stewart said she wants everyone eating at 2 p.m.
She said if you're not doing it at 2 p.m., you're doing it wrong, which is weird because...
I think ours was always 3.
That seems so early. I understand that, because the whole concept is it's
you don't eat all day.
Thanksgiving dinner, and I like the idea of having the smells all day.
What about the apps, though? You know what I mean? It's like if you eat too early, you don't enjoy the apps.
Right.
No, you wake
squeeze
up.
the second meal in. Third meal is just on apps alone.
You wake up, you have like a piece of toast, something really like eat light, easy. Then by noon, you're starving. And then from noon to 2 or noon to 3, you're just eating appetizers. And then you just feast.
Noon's still morning on Thanksgiving Day.
That's right. Omar's just getting into hour 3 of the parade at that point.
Exactly. I think noon is when you start eating appetizers.
No, that's early. You got it all ass backwards. And Omar's right. You got to push the dinner. That's the main event. And so you got to push it.
Yeah, apps start like at 4.
4?
Yeah. And then I like to give myself like a nice 2-hour, 3-hour buffer of not eating anything, which is hard for me. I call that intermittent fasting.
So wait, you have Thanksgiving at like 7 p.m.?
In an ideal world, 6.
Yeah, I think 6 is a good time.
Oh, my God. I think the latest I've ever eaten Thanksgiving dinner is 5:30.
No, because then you want to maximize the day. The day is about laziness and gorging. It's all about. I know
so give yourself more gorging time. I don't know why.
Out of the way early.
Right. I have a Thanksgiving dinner early, and then I can have a second Thanksgiving dinner later.
Well, you guys also think I'm crazy because I've come up with the concept of cooking everything the day before, and that way you're eating leftovers on the actual. Leftovers are the first run. You start with leftovers.
So on Wednesday, you're like, everyone sit down, please.
No one eats anything on Wednesday. Wednesday, everything's cooked. You put it all back in the fridge like no one ate anything.
No one gets to eat any of it?
Yeah, that's right. Then you pull it out, and it's left because everyone knows leftovers are better anyway. So why give Friday all the glory for the leftovers? Do the leftovers for the main meal.
No. The fresh Thanksgiving deal, that's the best. The leftovers are the best of leftovers, but they're not the best food ever, better than fresh.
Oh, yes, much better. Significantly better.
Totally disagree.
Well, that's why you won't be at my place, because you're eating at 2 in the afternoon and you're having fresh, and I'm having leftovers
you won't be at my
6.
place where I'm going to be fighting with all of my relatives.
Here's the good news, though. Football will be happening all day long, and you better believe Allie watches the games very differently than the rest of us, because she's constantly looking for moments that she can make sound gay.
I know, and these moments get very uncomfortable around family, but here they are, Week 11, Gayest Sports Highlights.
Here are the gayest sports highlights from the week.
Robinson, the motion man. And he absolutely surges through the hole.
You have receivers jumping into block. You have worse downfield pancaking guys.
He's great at this. It's his strength. They're going to ride him.
Watch the All-Pro Justin Jefferson. That's why you have the C on your chest, because
and he's not thinking about the toe anymore. He's thinking about the throw.
He drives inside the 10. They're chewing up clock.
The Chiefs love what they're doing with Leo.
Travis Gibson was draped on his back, and it wasn't enough.
The Broncos bring in Lil Jordan Humphrey, who they brought back this week.
He's not little, by the way.
No, he's not at all.
Gay is no good. Joni loves Chachi.
These have been the gayest sports highlights from this week.
You do not want to get the C on your chest. That is for sure.
That's why you got the C on your chest.
Quick break, back with more Show Your A.D.D. news, and then we start to hear your stories of why you believe you have the weirdest relative in America. That'll all be coming up after this on KROQ.
Klein, World, Ellie, Famous, Show, KROQ, Klein, Alley, Show. Mornings on KROQ.
Hey, yo, net bangers. You got about 5 seconds to turn that volume all the way up. This one, it's for the fans. Hey, shout out to Ghost here for doing the most. Let's toast this West Coast radio morning show. I don't know if I chose this life or if it chose me. Either way, we going live with Klein and Alley. Yeah, we all down to kick it. If you're feeling lost with your life, well, you found your ticket. We in the chat feeling the vibe, ain't no sound of cricket. Don't even think of blinking twice, cause you're bound to miss it. This is the chance, say it with pride. We are the net bangers, net bangers, net bangers. Ha, ha, net bangers, net bangers, net bangers. Ah, ah, net bangers. kicking it. Don't make me spaz out with rock pants on. I bet you eat the pizza with bacon on top. What up, Doc? That's Greek Karina with Erica glide sky high and fly touche. Go visit Lewis and Forever out in the Bay. And this just in, the sheriff's 2.0 over the top. From calling the cops and the comments we drop. Get that monkey off of my back, make the pantyhose stop. Or else we're gonna bust the BB on the freaks and we'll get you all blood. Net bangers, net bangers, net bangers. Ha, ha. Net bangers, net bangers, net bangers. Ah, ah. Net bangers, net bangers, net bangers. Ah, ah. Net bangers, net bangers, net bangers. Hey yo, shout out to all the net bangers, man. You know who you are. There's way too many to listen to song. Alex G, Danny G, Mags, Sarah J, Neil, Kevin, and Phil the Plumber. Feature Jared, Mr. Mask, Ayo Donovan, Ray, Carlos, Zeke, Mike, Crone, and Aaron. Blink, Budget Chicken. Hey, if I didn't get you, man, I'll get you on the next one. Grow the show.
KROQ Klein Alley Show. Jake, anything you want to change before we get the results of your lie detector test on this Lie Day Friday?
No.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
Okay, you feel strong. John is looking over the information.
I don't feel strong. You guys are trying to rattle me.
You look weak. You lost all that weight.
Yeah, I mean, that's the other thing, too.
Thanks to Lasara.com.
Yeah, I know. People are texting that Jake looks incredible. He looks like a Hollywood actor.
Wow.
LASARA.com.
L.A. emaciated.
Jake does look great. I'll give him that. I mean, that guy was a real mess. John, you'll even admit that. You remember when you used to come here and Jake was a big fat pig?
He's in better shape now.
Yeah, he looks better, for sure. All right, let's get to it now. The exciting conclusion of Lie Day Friday. We've asked Jake some questions. John is going to read the questions and then let us know what your answers were and if you were telling the truth or not. This is, once again, 99.999% accurate. Jake is hooked up to a polygraph machine, and if you want to get John for private parties or events, or maybe you think you've been unfaithful, someone's been unfaithful in your relationship, there's lots of ways to get John.
Yeah, you can. I think the easiest way is on Instagram, right, John, at Lie Detector Guys, and it's pretty cheap. It's $145 for a lie detector test, and even the people out there in the break room, they're like, "Oh my God, John's back! It's the lie detector guy. He's a real celebrity." So you can book him and have him in your living room in no time.
All right, John, let's go through these questions and answers quickly now, and a lot of people on the text line are anxiously awaiting the results. I'm going to be late to work today again. Thanks a lot, guys. Sitting in my car waiting to find out if Jake is a big fat fatty McFat liar. That's according to 818. John, whenever you're ready.
When we asked him, Jake, you claim you are a stand-up comedian. Do you actually think your material is funny? He said yes, and that was true.
Yep, he thinks he's funny.
That's incredible.
I think that's incredible, too.
Do you think that all the 6'7" and Jake Shack Me, you think all that stuff's really funny, too, or are you doing
hilarious? It's the best stuff on the show.
Oh, man. The sad reality is he really does believe that. Yeah. That's what's crazy.
What's funny is I think that was the biggest lie I told.
Well,
really?
Came out as
true. It's the closest to a lie I told.
Moving on.
We reminded him that his co-workers think that he stinks like a summer dumpster, but he says that
Wait,
he does
no
not.
one said summer dumpster.
Let him ask the questions, Jake. Jesus Christ. Go ahead, John. I'm
we
sorry.
asked him, do you think you smell bad? He said no, and that's true.
Wow.
Cool. You really don't think you smell bad? That's incredible.
For the most part, no.
He even said, sometimes I do.
Sometimes,
You
but
just get used to your own stank, man. That's what it is.
You think I'm nose blind to my own musk?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
I don't think so.
I mean, he's lived it.
Yeah,
but even you, I mean, Klein, you're not a smelly person, but you know when you smell bad.
I usually catch a whiff. I'll go, ooh, that's not good.
Yeah, and then you fix it.
Sometimes I go, I hope that's not me, and then I'll catch it. I'll be, yep, that's me.
Right. And it's a realization.
And I have deodorant on me all the time.
Right. And you do the pit checks, right? On your with the paper towels.
Yeah.
Moving on, John. Next question.
When we asked him, you have mentioned your sister many times in weird ways. Are you romantically into her? He said no, and that was a lie.
Come on. Wow. This is such garbage. Why?
Wow.
What? Don't wow me.
Wow.
So we're going to be calling your parents next week.
You've kissed on the lips before, right? Or
No,
what's that
I
story?
have not. What are you talking about?
I'm pretty sure you've said that.
Well, no, that's a lie. Get you on a lie detector.
Is it possible, John, that love gets confused with love? Like he loves his sister, but he doesn't love her, but maybe it's getting confused, or?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So maybe you're not into her romantically.
Great.
Or maybe you really do.
No, it's so gross, you guys.
When we asked, did you actually interview recently for a different job? Did you? And was it to leave KROQ? He said yes, and that was true.
Yeah. Wow.
Jake.
A lot of people are scared on the text line. Whoa, Jake, you're not going to leave us, are you?
I just wanted to know if that was a real interview or that was just something you were saying to try to freak us out because you felt you wanted to feel a little love.
Mm-hmm. Oh, come on. Jake's not going anywhere. 310 said all you have to do is look at Jake Dill's LinkedIn profile to know he's very open to work.
It says that right.
It says open to work on his LinkedIn.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Jake. You're trying to be a little bit more subtle about it. My
right
God.
There. I'm open. I'm
to
happy
work.
to leave at any time.
Jake's open to work unless it interferes with his napping schedule every day for 4 hours.
We can't blame Jake for wanting to make a living.
Yeah, the only reason I have a napping schedule is because I wake up so goddamn early every day.
I got it. But you're not going anywhere. You're staying
Jake
right
loves
here.
us, right, Jake?
I do love you guys, yes.
All right,
Most of you guys.
Next, go ahead. Next question, please.
We reminded him that he claims that his dog, Kibby, is an actual service dog and asked, is she really? He said yes, and he knows that's not true.
That's such...
She's a certified...
so mad.
Jake, she's a certified service dog?
Service dogs don't need to be certified.
Okay, so you know she's not a real service dog. You know
she
in your
is
heart,
a real service dog.
You've accepted the fact that she's providing a service for you, but you...
Yes, and that's what a service dog does.
Clearly... You just lied on the lie detector and said she is, and John says it's a lie, so you know she's not.
Well, he also said that I think I'm in love with my sister, which I'm not.
All right.
I'm glad you're having so much fun with this.
208 said this is Cripple Cody, and as someone with a true disability, Jake is full of crap about this service dog.
I have a full disability.
All right,
not a Cripple Cody type one.
Yes, and it took me a long time to realize that just because you can walk doesn't mean you're not disabled.
Wait, what's your disability? The crap thing?
Ulcerative colitis, yeah.
No, that's not a disability. I have
Yes,
the same
it
thing.
is.
It's not a disability.
Yes, it is.
It's just a thing you kind of like live with. You take medication
And
for.
it's a disability.
It's not.
When I applied at KROQ, that's what it says on the thing. Do you suffer from any of these disabilities? And ulcerative colitis was on there. I said, check.
You were open to work previously.
All right.
All right, John, there's only a few more questions. Jake's already lied a few times. It's Lie Day Friday. Jake is strapped to the lie detector test. People watch him sweat and squirm on YouTube right now. Go ahead. Next question, John.
We asked him, when you never admit to being wrong despite evidence and proof that you are, do you actually know that you're wrong? He said no. That's another of his lies.
Oh, Jake.
Again, that's not right because you've never given me proof that I'm wrong.
It doesn't matter if there's proof. There's
Yes, it
general
does
knowledge that you're wrong.
When?
There was
Name
something
once.
the other day that happened, and you came in after the show and realized you were wrong about something.
And what was it?
I don't
It's
know.
just
Exactly.
that, Jake, we don't care enough to remember.
Right.
So but we'll start taking notes so that we can
Yeah.
give you a little presentation.
Great.
And maybe he's all distracted because he's thinking of his sister.
I swear to God, dude.
Next question.
We asked him, do you actually have feelings for or a crush on anyone who works here? He instantly looked at one of you, said no, and that was a lie.
Oh!
That's not a lie.
Who do you have a crush on? Did we hire your sister? Who do you have a crush on?
I don't have a crush on anybody here.
Oh.
But you do. You say you love us every day.
I do.
Okay, so maybe that once again your love signals were
But
all out of whack.
Klein, Jake, if one of us were to drunkenly go up to you one night and say, let's sleep together, you'd probably say yes.
One of you? What do you mean?
I'm saying if any of us.
If Klein was like, hey,
Anyone
man.
on the show?
Yeah,
Hey,
any of us.
Johnny.
Yeah, you would.
No.
John, the lie detector guy.
John, yes. John, yes.
Okay.
The rest of you guys know.
Come on.
All right.
Jake, if I was wasted and I said, let's sleep together, you'd do it.
Only if Katie watched.
Oh, she probably is busy having sex with someone else already.
You would have sex with Allie if she asked you to?
No.
You really say no?
I think
we
you would.
We would have to be super wasted.
Oh, we would be. I would not be conscious, I think.
That's
also.
an interesting question. We should have put that on the real lie detector. All right, 2 questions left. Here we go, John. What do we got?
We asked, have you accidentally crapped yourself here at work? He said no. Strong lie.
I have not crapped myself here. I've crapped myself at other places.
Maybe he thinks the parking lot doesn't count.
Yeah,
I haven't crapped in the parking lot here. I've crapped in other.
KROQ, we are Klein Alley's show. We will get into your A.D.D. news in just a moment. Remember, you're listening for Evanescence. Bring Me to Life. When you hear that song, be caller 20. Get yourself some tickets. KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas. We all survived at least some of the rain, and as a result, today is kind of a Monday, real Monday feeling Monday, because you got cold, you got damp, puddles everywhere still. I'm sure we received, I don't know, 90% of the rain we're going to get all year in the past few days.
I think we're getting more, though, a lot more this week.
And then Jake went out and did something we haven't done in a while called rain delay, where he stops people in the middle of the downpour to try to ask them questions, and then constantly restarts his equipment, basically saying that he needs to hold on, he needs to do it again to see how long people stop and talk to him while they're getting poured on.
These people were so nice to stop in the first place,
right.
Which 99% of people never stop. And then you exploit them for that nicety.
Right, and then as soon as they finally agree to do an interview in the middle of the rain, you just keep restarting the interview.
And they just regret it and regret it and regret it.
We'll get to this next hour, but here's just a tease for rain delay.
Like soaking wet right now. Just my hair's wet, my clothes are wet, my socks are wet, everything's wet.
I appreciate you coming out with me. Oh, fuck.
Oh, my God.
It stopped again. God, this rain is on my phone.
Are you serious?
This is like the fourth or fifth time they've restarted the interview. And this woman...
are you serious?
This poor woman starts very happy before she gets to this point, and we'll get to that coming up.
Oh.
It's rain delay with Jake. But right now, let's get into your news. Then a brand new hour of the show can begin.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for A.D.D. News.
If you get an honorary doctorate, is it the same as going to school and earning a doctorate?
No. Of course not. Everyone knows that.
Do you feel the same with awards? If somebody has not earned a Best Actor award, but then they get an honorary Oscar later in life?
Why would they get just out of curiosity, what would be the reason they would get the honorary?
Well, Tom Cruise just won an honorary Oscar at the Governor's Awards for his contributions to cinema over the decades. And he's never won an Oscar. He was nominated 4 times for Born on the 4th of July, Jerry Maguire, Magnolia, and Top Gun Maverick. Never won. But the benefit of getting a honorary Oscar is that you're not subject to the same time constraints with your award speech as all the others. So he spoke for 12 minutes.
Oh, my God.
And obviously he's Mr. Cinema, right? He's Mr. Hollywood. So he has a lot of dramatic pauses. Probably if he had just delivered it straight, it would have been 4 minutes. But he had some great lines in it, including, "Making films is not what I do, it's who I am." Oh. And then he had a nice story about how the first spark of his passion for movies came to him as a child.
To me, it all seemed over-rehearsed. Well, it was like too perfect.
Of course.
It's just like, dude, like, wow, like Tom Cruise is not human.
I mean,
real.
he like looks at the camera too,
Yeah.
and like pauses, like, and now.
It was a little off.
Well, think about
Will
it.
it be a spark in you?
The guy's probably had 4 Oscar acceptance speeches ready to go that he never got to use. So that now he probably combined all 4 of them for this one.
Yeah.
My love for cinema began when I, at a very early age. I mean, when I was this little kid in this darkened theater, and I remember that beam of light, it just cut across the room. And I remember looking up, and it seemed to me that it just exploded on the screen. And suddenly the world was so much larger than the one that I knew. You know, entire cultures and lives and landscapes, and all of it was just unfolding in front of me. And it sparked something in me. It sparked a hunger for adventure, a hunger for knowledge, a hunger to understand.
I think that is one of the rumors about him, right?
Yeah,
a hunger for giant D's.
Humanity. And I promise to do what I can, I don't know, to maybe inspire that next kid who might be working their ass off right now to buy that admission or figure out some other damn way to get in that theater. So thank you all very much for this honor.
He even had a weird comment where he was like, "I wish you could see my view from here and just how beautiful all of you are." He was like kind of hitting on the whole audience. It was really interesting. All right, if you're looking forward to having some Thanksgiving Day football or to watching some Thanksgiving Day football, here are some details on the halftime shows that you can enjoy. These are the shows that you will be missing while you take that dump. You'll be missing Jack White, Post Malone, and Lil Jon. Lil Jon will play the Ravens-Bengals game. Jack White is going to be doing the Lions-Packer game. And Post Malone is going to be headlining the Cowboys-Chiefs game. And I kind of wish, like, I hadn't looked at the lineup, like the matchups yet until just now. I wish that mid-season they would just adjust the schedule based on what teams are exciting to watch. Like, they decided, obviously, before the season started.
Yes.
And, Lions-Packers would have been exciting last year, but... Now I'd rather see like Colts-Bronco game,
It has to be. That's tradition. It will always be Cowboys and always be Lions. Those teams always play on Thanksgiving.
Is that for every single year, always?
I don't know if there's ever a time in my life that those teams haven't played.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't realize it was every single year.
Every year.
I mean, I knew that about the Cowboys, I guess, but not the Lions.
America's team and the Lions, I feel like, play every year as well. I don't know why.
Why them?
I don't know. I don't know why. It's like
I can see why the Cowboys.
Tradition. Don't argue with tradition.
All
It's
right.
tradition.
I mean, just saying, why don't we switch it up a little bit? It's always the same teams.
I guess their feeling is if we do it long enough, the Cowboys will be good eventually.
Like,
And
people
they've been
will
wrong.
suddenly care.
Yeah, they've been wrong for many, many Thanksgivings, but
It's just so hit or miss that the game is going to be exciting. Like, why not just pick the two best teams right now and have them go head to head for Thanksgiving?
would have been great. But they don't. They come up with the schedule, and then I guess tradition probably makes it easy for them because, we don't have to think about that very much. We
Right,
just put
that's
those
one day
teams
that
on.
we just boom. And then is there anybody that always plays on Christmas?
No, because
Or is
they
it
didn't- they
only
didn't-
Thanksgiving?
They didn't do Christmas games until last year. That was the first.
That was the
year.
first time?
Yeah, first Christmas
Damn,
game ever.
Wow. All right, Klein, you should thank me because I did not buy lottery tickets before the big drawing on Friday night. And some a-hole in Georgia won it all. So aren't you glad that we didn't waste our $10
That's right.
being losers?
And those numbers were such a joke. I mean,
They
it was
were.
1, 2, 8, 9, 57.
Yep. And so they won $989 million. It was the longest drought in the history of the game. So I don't think it was the highest jackpot. But anyway, because this person lives in Georgia, if they take the lump sum, like they won $989 million. They would only get $240 million after taxes, state and federal. But if they got the lump sum, they would get $522 million, which is $17.4 million a year.
Yeah, but those you got to do the Georgia math too, so that works out to having 20 times that if they lived here.
Yeah, like I would take the payment plan. I don't know why everybody always does lump sum.
Because you're
you
supposed
get
to
twice as much.
Yeah, but you're wrong because the idea is that if you know what you're doing, smart investing and everything else, you can actually take that lump sum and earn a lot more in interest than you could if you let the lottery hold the money.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't do that, right? I mean, I think
Well,
people
that's
just
what
want
you're
a
supposed-
giant paycheck and
Right.
then they don't know how to manage it
Right,
properly.
cocaine and hookers. That's what everyone wants to do, but they say that that's not, quote, smart strategic planning
See,
for your future.
I would know in my mind, I'm going to spend too much money on cocaine and hookers. I need to make myself budget.
Right.
I need to properly force myself to spread out the cocaine and hookers throughout many years.
But when you let hold the money over the next, 50 years, then they're the ones that are making all that sweet interest money.
I see.
Yeah, so it's all about, do you
I
want
need
it?
cocaine and hooker interest.
Yeah, you don't want them to give the money to the schools, build some libraries.
No, you're right. I don't want that.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take lumps.
I don't even do it for the cocaine hookers. I do it to keep the schools from being built. All right, if I can stop.
Want that
you-
new building? Think again.
Yeah, that school could be a casino if we play our cards right. Get into a brand new hour of the show next, and we officially kick it off. I think it's the 4th annual Search for America's Weirdest Relative. Will it be yours? Details coming up on KROQ.
Parking lots, including LAX in particular.
Oh, really?
Did suck.
All right, final questions for Jake the Nerd. Here we
If
go.
Kibby or Vanessa had to be hit by a car and they die later, who would you pick? He said Vanessa, and that was true.
Yeah.
Oh my God, man! You'd have a human life, then you'd kill Vanessa off to save your dog.
Easy.
I think
Wow.
you'd kill any of us over your dog.
Well,
your dog is the
I'm
most
not-
important
look,
thing.
I'm not killing Vanessa. She's getting hit by a car.
Oh, yeah,
this
that's
is not
true.
my fault.
If the choice was your dog or all of us die, everyone else on the show dies, or your dog, who do you pick?
You guys, 100%.
Okay, I believe
you could have
that's
sex with your sister or your dog. What would you pick?
God, dude. Veto.
All right, and final this is the one that matters most now, I think. Go ahead, John.
We asked him, do you ever play with your jugs when alone and pretend you're a woman? He said no. He knew he was lying.
Dude.
I knew it. Every man would do the same thing, by the way.
How would I even do that? What would I do?
I don't know. You tell us.
You think I'm
man.
doing the Silence of the
All right,
Lambs thing?
Yeah, dude, you're jumping up and down in the mirror saying, yeah, look at those.
Oh, yeah.
Lie detector has come to an end. John, thank you, John, as always. John Grogan, you're the best. There's no
We
better.
love you, John.
You are great, and we'll put all the information out so you can get this guy. He's gotten a lot of jobs from coming on our show. People hear him, they say, we got to get that guy. He's a lot of fun. Have him at your Thanksgiving. You'll never forget it. Get him, get the family on there, take turns. And Jake, anything you want to like to say? Closing words. We've learned a lot about you today.
Yeah, this is rigged. This is completely rigged.
Yeah, 415 said, I am very happy to know that Jake is staying, but if he keeps saying 6-7, I do hope he leaves.
I think we can all agree. All right. Wow. That was eye-opening. Quick break. Back in a moment. We have tickets for you to go to KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas, and your news is next.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Oh yeah, welcome to your KROQ on a Monday morning. Recovery from the storms. We got lots to get into this hour, and we are bringing it back, so get ready. You probably have a relative that you think is weird. Is that relative the weirdest in all the land? An uncle, a brother, a cousin, an in-law? Or maybe a relative you married into, or one of those weird... I think last year, I wish I remember the winner of last year's America's Weirdest Relative. Was it the guy that lived in the mermaid shack?
Oh, my God. I think it was that guy.
I forget his name, but he was, I believe, someone's
Wasn't
uncle.
He Captain Dan or something like that?
He went by Captain,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah,
and he had like so many oddities in his house and made it wasn't even his house. He had a house that he didn't live in.
Yeah, it was the back house he lived in.
It was the back house.
Yeah.
Yes, he had a grotto.
This was last year's winner of America's Weirdest Relative. And then a few years ago, we met that grandmother that made raisin figurines of all of her relatives and put clothes on
Oh, my
them.
God. Raisin Grandma.
Raisin Grandma. I mean, there's been just so many wonderful relatives we've met, and you may not think that you have a relative that's weird enough to win this thing, but what you don't realize is you've normalized whatever weird stuff they do because you've grown up with it or you've lived around it. But you take you step back, you go, wait a minute, I think my uncle is kind of weird.
Yeah, like your uncle who's worn the same pair of pants for 35 years.
Same pair of pants. One pair of pants this guy has. His weight has fluctuated, I would imagine, hundreds of pounds. And somehow this pair of pants is still his same pair. And the safari hat.
Oh, yeah.
Guy's never been on a safari. If anything, he looks like the kind of thing you'd see on a safari. And he wears that safari hat everywhere he goes.
And he loves cruises.
Loves cruises.
All the time.
He stops taking his weight loss jab before the cruise so he can get his money's worth. And then he balloons up to like 900 pounds. And then he gets off the boat and he starts jabbing himself again to lose weight.
Same pants.
Same pants.
This whole process.
Guy's ready to go.
Everyone's got one.
We'll maybe see if Uncle Leslie will join us to help judge this year's crop of America's Weirdest Relatives. We'll get to that coming up this hour. And what a prize pack we have for the winner. Because not only will you be getting tickets for you and your extended family for Acoustic Christmas. I think it's 8 tickets we're doing.
Oh, damn.
Is that how many? Vanessa, hold on. I want to misspeak here because then we get sued or something. Hold on. Grand prize. We'll win VIP passes to the 34th annual KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas. I think we're also going to give you gravy for a year.
Oh.
A year's worth of gravy. Up to $100.
The unsung hero of Thanksgiving.
So we'll get to that coming up later this hour right here on KROQ. Good morning.
Smash that like button. Smash that like button.
Show. Start to take your calls in a few moments. If you'd like to participate in America's Weirdest Relative, you just got to tell us one story about one relative and why you think they're the weirdest, and we will whittle it down over the course of the next week and give you the ultimate honor so you can have bragging rights at your Thanksgiving table that you truly do have America's Weirdest Relative. Right now, though, let's listen to what happened when Jake went out to try to get some real audio of people enjoying the first giant downpour of the year in Southern California. A lot of rain was happening, and Jake felt the need to interview people in the streets because the last thing you want when you're trying to go from wherever to wherever is to get stuck talking to someone while it's pouring on you.
And just to see over the weekend how unprepared people were from a fashion sense, umbrella sense. I mean, just that one random umbrella that's barely clinging on to life. Just some random. I think I saw someone wearing a trash bag at one point. There was another guy who was in a business suit and giant fisherman rain.
I saw people walking their dogs with Ralph's bags on the dogs. I mean, it was like we're so ill prepared for it because we get it so infrequently, and then when it happens, people panic. So they're like, I don't know what to do. Just put a bag on your face and go out.
As a lot of people are very thankful they have Saran wrap.
So we call this bit rain delay, and this is where Jake starts to interview someone to see if they will stop and talk to him in the rain, and then he keeps pretending that he's having audio problems and has to start the interview over. And the question is, how long will these people continue to talk to Jake before they walk away because they are either soak or so mad at the fact that they even agreed to talk to this guy?
And most people that talk to Jake or run into him on the street would love an excuse like, oh, it's raining, sorry, can't stop.
So Jake, I guess, convinced someone to leave a bar. I mean, the whole thing is such a ridiculous setup. But anyway, here he is outside in the rain talking to people. It's rain delay.
Like, why are we in the rain? What is this?
Well, because it's too loud inside. Okay. What's your name?
Already annoyed out of the gate. Just already frustrated that she's agreed to talk to Jake.
You made someone leave the bar and go outside for this interview?
Well, I didn't make them. I asked them. They volunteered.
Yeah.
Right. And you said it was too loud in the bar that had a nice working roof on it, so let's go outside and stand in the rain.
Yes.
Okay. What's your name?
My name's Heather.
Heather from where?
Orange County.
Heather, hold on. Testing. Hold on, it's not working. Have you been enjoying the rain?
Well, I like it, but it's the first rain of the year for me, so it's nice.
I'm sorry, this is...
What's going on there?
I'm having a problem with this audio. I think it's the rain that's at my phone here. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Let's start over.
I'm getting pretty soaking wet out here.
What's your name?
It's Heather.
Heather from where?
Orange County.
Heather, how are you enjoying the rain?
It's good.
What's your favorite thing about it?
The interview was still a lot shorter the second time.
Yeah, the first time, she went, I love it. It's the first rain of the season.
Yeah.
Now she's now it's found it good.
It's good.
What's your favorite thing about it?
I guess getting wet.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Describe how it's coming down right now.
I'm getting pretty soaking wet out here.
Hang on. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
Like, how long are we going to be out here?
Just like a minute. Just a minute.
Okay, well, I'll give you... Okay.
All right. Testing. Give me a test.
Test.
All right. I think we're up and going. What's your name?
It's Heather.
Heather from where?
She's like, why did I agree to do this? It's like when you let someone in on the freeway and then they drive like an idiot and you're like, why am I nice?
That's
why
my
did
own
I let
fault.
this person over? Yeah.
What's your name?
It's Heather.
Heather from where?
Orange County.
Heather, how are you enjoying the rain?
Well, I was liking it until now.
How come?
She hates you and the weather.
She was a big rain fan. There's always those rain fans out there. Now you've completely made her flip-flop on her stance on rain, which is great.
I'm just wet. Like soaking wet right now.
Jake's just so happy to hear a woman say that. That's the.
Never heard it before.
Yeah, he's like, hold on, say that
So
part
I'm glad
again.
I got that on.
How come?
I'm just wet. Like soaking wet right now. My hair's wet, my clothes are wet, my socks are wet, everything's wet.
I appreciate you coming out with me. Oh, fuck.
Oh my God.
It stopped again. God, this rain is on my phone.
Are you serious right now?
One more time. I swear this is the last time. Okay.
I swear.
Test.
Test.
Give me a test.
So many tests.
Test.
All right. What's your name?
You guys never tested actual equipment whatever on a normal day. There's a lot of testing going on.
So much testing.
Heather from where?
Orange County.
Heather, how are you enjoying the rain?
I love it.
What's your favorite thing about it?
It's wet.
Oh,
Oh my God.
I can't believe this again.
You know,
with this.
me and your dog are really wet right now.
I'm sorry.
It doesn't.
All right, what's your name?
My name's Heather.
Heather from where?
Orange County.
Heather, how are you enjoying the rain?
I hate it.
She's completely
Such a
shifted.
range of emotions
All right.
with the weather.
Oh, there you have it. A little rain delay with Jake. What, she finally just walk in the bar?
Yeah, she gave up.
All right.
I was
well,
pissed.
Great
sounds about
job,
right.
Jake.
Jake. Nice rain delay right there. You got her that was a 2 minutes and 32-second rain delay. It's a pretty strong one right there.
Yeah.
Maybe a new
And
record.
it was coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it sounded like
And
it.
I think 47 different tests.
A lot of tests. A lot of tests.
Test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's a different test. Thank you.
Check.
That's
Hello.
Yes,
Hi, Justin.
Hi,
Check,
Justin.
check.
Engineer
Stop.
Justin, we
Am
hear
I
you.
getting distortion?
That's just
know,
us.
Justin.
We sound okay. It must be the rain. We got to take a break. When we get back, phone's open now for your nominees, America's Weirdest Relative. The grand prize, listen to this. I'll say it again. This is pretty big. If you'd like to nominate your relatives, here we go. You get a shot at the grand prize. Tickets to VIP passes. Tickets and VIP passes to the 34th Annual Almost Acoustic Christmas at the Kia Forum on December 13th, plus gravy for a year. We give you the money to purchase gravy for a year starting before Thanksgiving and an entire year full of gravy.
Or you could just blow it all in 1 year and just do all only gravy
Back
spread.
up full of gravy.
Yeah.
You can do, listen, let's be honest, it's the savior of Thanksgiving, but it can be the savior of every meal, and we will give you that and so much more. Open nominees now at 800-520-1067. That is next.
It's beginning to look a lot like... There is nothing quite like Christmas in Los Angeles. KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas 2025. Presented by Pepsi.
Saturday, December 13th, Kia Forum. Hey guys, it's Amy from Evanescence. We are going to be playing KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas this year.
Evanescence.
Hey, what's up? It's Tim from Rise Against. We are playing the KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas.
Rise Against.
We are rocking and rolling right now, man.
All American Rejects.
It's Jacoby from Papa Roach, and we'll see you guys at the KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas.
Third Eye Blind. Wet Leg. Social Distortion.
Get the message.
The Paradox.
Hey, it's Ryan from Yellow Card, and I'm so excited to announce we're going to be playing KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas.
KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas 2025.
Tickets on sale now. Details at KROQ.com. Proceeds benefit Al Wooten Junior Youth Center and Para Los Niños. From Pepsi. Holidays deserve Pepsi.
Texting because they cannot call right now. Don't worry, you'll have many opportunities throughout the week. You can either leave your nominees on the GOAT line, 844-956-GOAT. You can call in right now and nominate your relative for America's Weirdest. We keep a lot of notes. In fact, Allie, I'm just looking at some of the winners from last year. So the finalists. These aren't even the winners from last year. We had Ryan, whose uncle lives in a van and sings karaoke, but I think it was more than that. I think he sold karaoke machines out of his van, if you remember.
Yes, that's right. That was his specialty.
There was Cindy, who called about her cousin Ernie, who liked to sniff people when they walked by. That was his big thing. There was Nicole, whose uncle took a bath. Remember, he would eat his Thanksgiving meal in the bathroom.
Oh, yeah, he would take the plate
Yes.
and then go leave and be in the bath while eating Thanksgiving dinner. And
Yeah.
I think we talked to that uncle, and he was like, have you done it before? Then don't talk.
Right. Didn't like to be judged about that. I mean, and there's just a variety of other. There was Marlon, who nominated her aunt, I believe, that was the cheek biter, not a kisser, but a biter. And there's so many other ones. It's hard to keep track of it all. If you remember, Michelle, whose uncle was in his 60s, always records himself fighting with dolls and then shows everyone the videos that he takes.
He would wrestle dolls on video and send the videos.
Send the videos and show the family. So listen, there's a million ways you can be weird, and we celebrate weirdness on this show each and every day, which is why we are thrilled to welcome you to the 2025 search for America's Weirdest Relative.
I have the weirdest uncle in America, I believe.
It's time to find America's weirdest relative.
Open phones, open nominees. We will write down, and one of our favorites from each day will be battling it out in the finals. And between now and Thanksgiving, we will learn who is the weirdest relative in America. Great grand prize, including that gravy for a year. All right, let's say hi to Marie, first nominee from a brand new crop of relatives. If you'd like to get involved, the number is 800-520-1067. Marie, go ahead.
Hi, I have the weirdest relative in America, my aunt. I can't name her, but every full moon, she gets rocks and candles, and she goes outside and she creates a circle with them. And then she gets fully undressed, and she sits in that circle, and she soaks in the moonlight. Mind you, we live in a duplex next to apartment complexes, so it's... everyone can see it.
Everyone, so she's just full naked?
Yeah, fully naked.
Allie, if you could think of a better way to absorb the moonbeams, I'd like to hear it.
Oh, no, it's not that I haven't done this before.
Right.
I'm just wondering. To
She's
paint
like
the picture for myself.
She's like next level what you do. Allie collects the moonbeams in a bottle of water, which is almost enough to be nominated for weirdest.
Mm-hmm.
And your aunt does this every full moon, because there's a full moon at least. Am I not right? Isn't there a full moon once a month at least, or no?
Once a month.
She does it every full moon.
And she does it all night, or she does it for like a couple hours? Like, how long is she out there?
I don't even know. I don't like to be there because she's fully naked, and I get really uncomfortable.
Can neighbors see her?
Yeah, I mean, we live next to apartments, and it's a back house in a duplex, so everyone can see her.
So, like, if there's a full moon that night, you just don't go home?
I just don't go outside.
Right, smart. And then
It's like a werewolf.
It's a real monster,
And when,
Stay inside. It's a full moon.
has she been doing this
Probably a full bush,
your
too.
entire life?
Yeah, my entire childhood, really.
So you
weird.
kind of got
And I
used
haven't
to
gone used to it.
Yeah, you have right, but you don't never get used to this. But it's almost like normal for you because this is just what she does. And why does she explain she's doing that? Have you ever asked her why are you sitting out there naked to absorb the moon? Like what comes from that for her?
She says she just wants to be closer to the earth. And she can manifest better under a full moon.
Well, she's right.
She manifests under the full moon.
Yeah. And I'm sure that's just one of many weird things that lady does.
Yeah,
you
but
know?
that could be by the way, thank you. Great first nominee out of the gate. And that right there is why we started the search for America's Weirdest Relative. Because this guy has been telling people his whole life, guys, everyone likes to brag. Oh, man, Thanksgiving's going to be cool, except my weird cousin showing up. He's like, you want to talk weird? My aunt sits naked outside in front of an apartment building every full moon with candles lit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
has no problem.
And to her, that's not weird. To her, that's the thing about weird. Weird people don't think what they're doing is weird at all. That's the beautiful thing about it. They think it's totally normal.
And they would get defensive or defend themselves, And I just picture these apartment people moving in and being like, God, I can't believe I got this apartment. It's a real steal. And you pull up the blinds and you're like, ah!
Nancy, welcome to KROQ, the search for America's Weirdest Relative. We've been doing this for a few years
Good
now. It's a
morning.
tradition. Hi,
Hi.
Nancy. What's up?
I have the weirdest relative. It's my nephew. He's only 10. He likes to smell the couch after you get up. And he likes to do it even more when it's like guest over. It's weird.
So when will he be sitting on the couch and then you'll get up and he'll immediately put his nose?
Immediately go over and like you'll hear him like take the biggest inhale, like, and like, oh my God.
Dude, that's a weird uncle in the making.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's weird because he's young now, and so it's kind of going, it's kids being funny, but also that is how it begins.
It started with the foot fetish. He loves toes.
So would he worship your feet in the living room?
If he sees your feet out, he'll go and he'll sit and he'll put his face next to your foot, like on his cheek.
Just imagine that kid's like, hey, this is a shoes off house, and the parents are like, no, it's not.
Yeah, he's like, shoes off, and socks.
You know the rules. Shoes or no shoes, no socks house.
All butts.
All right, well, that's how it begins. That's like you always wonder when you meet someone like later in life. You go, what's their origin story? Now we know this is the origin story.
Oh my God, the fact that he's just smelling his family members' asses after they get up from the couch.
Hey, is she not going to put a stop to this behavior?
We've told him.
But it's not working, obviously.
But like you said,
you should nip this in the bud.
What are you going to do?
I'm scared to see what he does at school.
But let me ask you a question. Like, when you get up off the couch, did you ever say to him, like, hey, Tommy,
Don't do that.
can you not come over here and
don't
sniff?
do that.
Yeah, and he still runs over and does
I try to stop him. Oh, yeah. He'll, like, go underneath you and, like, he'll dodge you back and forth until he can get to the couch.
Yeah, he's really passionate. I mean, the pervs are passionate.
All right. That's interesting. That's a nominee, first child nominee.
Yeah, you think at school he's smelling every single chair?
So far, if you're keeping track, we have one nominated aunt and one nominated nephew, which is nice.
This is our youngest nominee.
We've expanded from what was always uncle. That's the expected. You would always assume if you're going to place bets, always got to bet on the weird uncle.
Yeah. Now we're going with future uncle.
But it's right. We're talking about future uncle. Now we move on from all that talk to an actual uncle nominee. Hello, Moose. Welcome to KROQ, and you believe you have the weirdest relative in America.
I have the weirdest uncle in America. He brings gravy everywhere. Anything,
Is your Uncle Klein?
That's a great idea. What's weird about that?
You just have your own personal stash.
Wait, he brings gravy with him everywhere year-round?
Yes.
In what container?
He puts like a little bottle, like a little glass bottle.
Brown or white
he
gravy?
Puts it in glass because you don't like plastic.
Yeah, is it brown or white? Brown.
Brown.
Are you talking about the uncle or the gravy?
So he puts it on everything.
He puts that on everything.
Does he pull it out? In my mind, he has like a little bottle, like a flask almost, in his jacket pocket.
Like people carry around hot sauce, and I can understand because you always want to make something a little spicier. But gravy is a strange thing to carry around always.
Yeah.
And is this a particular brand of gravy? Is this homemade gravy?
No, I don't know. He probably makes it at home himself. I have no idea.
Vanessa says,
you have so many questions for this guy.
And he'll put it on everything. Like, would you put it on stuff that's not necessarily gravy-friendly food? Like, would you put it on lasagna or something?
Yeah, everything.
Have you tried it?
Cheeseburgers, hot wings, pancakes.
Pancakes?
That sounds great.
Eggs.
Puts on everything, and we don't know what. And you don't. It's definitely something homemade, or it's not something store bought. You don't believe?
Correct.
Is he a large man?
Average, I guess, for the U.S. citizen.
For the U.S. citizen, that means
he's
huge.
probably 350 pounds then.
Yeah, we're fat. All right, that's an interesting one.
yeah, we're fat.
Hey, Vanessa said that you claim he also will sometimes just drink it. He doesn't even put it on stuff. He just drinks it. Is that correct?
Yeah. He'll take a bite and then take a little shot.
Oh my
chaser,
God.
gravy chaser.
He's a gravy chaser.
That guy's my hero.
Hold on one second. Wow, that's a strong nominee right there.
Gravy chasers.
Our first uncle nominee.
I'll take a whiskey with a gravy back.
He's got
so
his
nice.
own personal gravy stash. Well, he would love this grand prize, gravy for a year.
Yeah, that probably lasts him a week.
Oh, man. We're talking to you right now as people nominate their relatives, the weirdest relatives in all of America. And there's no shortage of nominees. This is only day one, so if you can't get through today, don't worry about it. We'll be hearing tons of these nominees over the next few days on KROQ. And when we get back, we have someone waiting on the phone with a mother-in-law they'd like to nominate, a cousin. And wouldn't you know it, Allie, more uncles. If you'd like to get involved. It's the first day of open nominees for America's Weirdest Relative. A grand prize could be yours and bragging rights for your family at 800-520-1067. KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas, you don't want to buy tickets, you'll have to call us after we play Bring Me to Life by Evanescence. It will be happening at some point between 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. this morning right here on KROQ. The 9 o'clock hour, which will start in about 20 minutes. Listen for that song, call us and get your tickets. Or you could be on the phone right now to nominate one of your relatives for the search for America's Weirdest Relative. You can be anonymous. Ideally, when we get to the finals, we do like to do a little back and forth with the actual relative nominee. It always comes down to a few of our favorites, but you never know. You may think you're sitting there and going, my uncle's weird, but he's not weird. We will determine what is weird.
If you think there's an inkling of weird, just let us know.
Yeah, and if it's a thing they do regularly or a thing they did one time or a story you heard, we will get to the bottom of it and prove once and for all if you truly do have the weirdest relative in America.
I have the weirdest uncle in America, I believe.
It's time to find America's Weirdest Relative.
We got time for like 3 more quick nominees in day 1. And then by the end of the week, we will have heard. You'll either think your family is very normal based on everything you hear, or you'll realize that you should have called and participated in the search for America's Weirdest Relative. Let me say hi to Vinny on KROQ. Vinny, who are you nominating?
Hey, I got the weirdest relative in America. So my uncle, he's had the same look since I was a little kid. He's got thick mustache, aviator glasses, and he wears short jean shorts. And every time he comes over for, family get together, he'll sit down and his balls will be showing. And we always tell him, like, your uncle, your balls are showing. He gets mad. He goes, don't look then. Don't look.
I love that he gets mad.
You're saying he's wore the same short jean shorts your entire life?
Since I was 10.
And
yeah, it's probably the same underwear.
Well, how is he wearing underwear, though, if his balls are hanging out?
And somebody's looking too closely.
Yeah. Why are you looking at it so much?
Yeah, Vinny, you may win this competition.
Are you looking at your uncle's balls? But this is obviously
It got to a point where we all learned not to sit directly across from him.
Wow.
You think it's the same, the actual same pair of shorts? Or you think he's cutting jeans every year to get ready for a new crop of ball exposure?
I think he still has the originals.
The originals. I see that. I understand because he talks about the uncle has remained with the same. This is like my Uncle Leslie. Same look. He's kept his same look. It doesn't matter if styles change, if times change.
Yeah, but sometimes you're just a person who, when you find your look, that's your look, and you just own it.
That's amazing, though. Every time I get jorts, I have to patch them up every year or get a new pair every year.
Yeah,
you have jort envy?
Jake has to sew the pants bottoms back onto his jorts for winter every year and then cuts them off again in the spring. That's
like my molting.
That's like our Groundhog's Day.
Yeah, but this guy found like a 1970s porn star look and just decided to rock it for the rest of his life. I respect it.
Jonathan on KROQ. This is maybe the final nominee we have time for today in round 1, day 1 of America's Weirdest Relative Search. What do you got?
I have the weirdest relative at all our family parties or Thanksgivings and Christmases. My cousin, whenever he fixes himself a plate to eat, he only eats with his hands. He doesn't use any forks, spoons, knives, or anything.
Wow.
How old?
It says he's 23.
And he just eats like a caveman.
He says he's trying to reconnect with our ancestors.
That's a weird answer to that.
I mean, I understand, okay, maybe a Thanksgiving situation where you just kind of, like, you can eat, you're so hungry you have to eat with your hand. But, like, even soup, even pasta dishes, everything?
No, he'll use a bowl or a plate and, like, pick it up and slurp it. But I'm like, why don't you just use a spoon or a fork? Like, this is how I get in touch with my spiritual plane. And I'm like, what?
Does he, if it's a community dish, like there's a serving spoon, would he respect the serving spoon, or does he just reach his hand into
Good question.
into like the mashed potatoes?
Nah, he'll grab it.
He grabs it.
Everybody gives him the side eye, but nobody wants to kind of like hurt his feelings because that's what he believes, you know?
But everyone has said to him, why don't you use a fork like a human? And he says, this is me connecting with my ancestors.
You know, ancestors used utensils.
Yeah, a lot of them did.
I feel like every time we go to some boring museum, they're like, this is a caveman fork. They made it out of a stick.
Isn't this what set us apart from apes, is that we made tools and things to eat with?
I think that was the one thing that said that and
that and fire.
Yeah, that was it. So
wait, does he do this only when it's home-cooked meals, or he does this at restaurants as well?
I haven't been around with him. Usually it's just like family gatherings.
Wow, I'd be so curious if he does that at like Applebee's too.
All right. Well, I think a lot of people do that at Applebee's.
They take away your silverware there.
That's a great round of nominees, day one. So we'll keep track, and one of you will make it through. Tomorrow, a brand new opportunity, a brand new crop of nominees. If you'd like to be a part of the search for America's Weirdest Relative, you can also slide in the DMs and let us know about your relative so we can make sure you get on the air and share your story. Once again, the grand prize, VIP access, KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas, plus gravy for a year.
818 said, I don't know what the rest of the week will hold, but my nomination goes to the gay Unabomber already.
Yeah, gay Unabomber with those short shorts and the aviator glasses. What a look right there.
Good nominee.
Congratulations. Uncle's obviously the Vegas odds-on favorites, but we heard great nominees today involving nephews and aunts as well. It's equality here, baby. An aunt wants to be weirdest, she can be weirdest.
Mm-hmm.
Take a quick break. We're back in a moment with your A.D.D. news, and then we get into the hour to give you some tickets to KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas, and that is all next.
Klein Alley Show.
KROQ.
KROQ.
Klein Alley Show.
Coldplay on KROQ. You'll get that throughout the day. Feels like I'm falling in love. We are Klein Alley Show. If you'd like to join us for Johnny Doesn't Know, now is the time to call. 800-520-1067. Up for grabs. You can go to X Games Ventura. Tickets, you get a 3-day passes, June 28th through the 30th, Ventura County Fairground. One winner will get the Skate Park Pro Experience, where you get to actually skate the Pro Street course yourself. So if you'd like to play, all you got to do is call us. Johnny will be asked questions about the armed forces. He said yesterday he's terrified of being drafted, even though he was only paying attention to an expert quote that he found on TikTok, and that even though everyone is eligible for a draft if they have one, he will probably not get drafted anytime soon. Regardless, we learned he knows nothing about the military, so it's time for Johnny Doesn't Know.
Johnny doesn't know.
And I was like, okay.
Oh, Johnny doesn't know.
I didn't know Vegas was like in Nevada for like a while.
Johnny doesn't know. Johnny doesn't know.
Gelato sounds like Jello.
Johnny doesn't know.
It like goes wiggles.
You don't need to know the answers. You just need to predict whether or not Johnny will know the answers. And when in doubt, just say no. Johnny, you feeling good about this one or bad about this one? Because every week we do a different topic for Johnny Doesn't Know. Allie and I even talk about this behind the scenes a lot. We say, eventually we're going to hit a category that he just is like an idiot savant about, knows a lot. But we have yet to hit that category.
Well, yeah, you're not wrong, actually.
What's that?
I said, yeah, actually, you're not wrong about that one. But I'm a little scared, though, because they're actually calling me Private Johnny in the hallways right now.
Private Johnny. Yeah, look, I think the military would love you.
Why is G.I. Johnny not the one that's
That's
sticking?
a good one, too.
Private Johnny's.
Private Johnny is probably because he's always, using his private parts with the ladies. That's a double entendre.
Oh, got you.
All right, well, let's say hi to Dan. We'll start with Dan. We'll make our way up and down these phones, and everyone will get a shot, hopefully. Everyone who gets theirs right, Allie, write your name down. One of you is going to get your tickets to X Games coming up soon. This is, of course, Johnny Doesn't Know, and we're talking military. And, Allie, these questions are pretty easy, but every time I think we've gotten easier, he still somehow doesn't know. So we'll start with this one. Dan, welcome to KROQ. How goes it?
Hey, good morning. Sweet Divots.
Sweet Divots. All right, Johnny, what bird is on the official U.S. Air Force seal? This is the U.S. Air Force seal. There's a bird that is on that seal. What bird is it?
I don't know. That's so specific. It's a damn bird?
Do you know what a seal is, Johnny?
Yeah, it's the logo. It's like the big circle thingy and the lady standing inside of it, like the California one. I don't know the bird. Exactly.
No, that's audio clue.
Let's go.
That's our country.
This is for the, keep in mind, just so I don't want you to get confused here, this is for the Air Force.
I'm trying to think of military birds, but I don't think there's any birds in the military.
What other military birds can you name?
Like the Huey, the chopper gunners and stuff like that? Or like the SR-81 from Call of Duty, the big black one?
Oh, you're thinking of actual airplanes?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what they mean by birds, actually.
It's code.
Yeah.
So you think I'm speaking to you in code?
Yeah. So let's go stealth bomber. 900. This is stealth bomber. The big black one? That like
what?
I like that you're also doing an impression of the airplane.
It's a good sound effect. Do that again.
It's like
If you're not already following along with the video clips of the show, I highly recommend you tune into the Johnny Doesn't Know doing impressions of military aircraft.
But you know which one I'm talking about, though, right? Like
Johnny.
How does it go?
It's like the enemy stealth bomber inbound.
But the question, just to make it quite clear, because I feel like I'm going insane now, is what is the bird?
Yeah.
He
Stealth
gave you
bomber.
a plane name. Tell
Stealth
him whether
bomber.
he's right or not.
It's the bald eagle.
Oh, damn it.
bird.
I didn't think it was that simple. The bald eagle one. That is so American, too.
Dan,
You want to do an impression of that one, too?
I didn't even ask if he would know it or not, but I assumed you knew he would know it, right? I'll give you the point on that anyway. Hold on one second.
I would always say no. Always say
Yeah,
no.
no, I know. Okay, good idea. All right, Dan's in. Let's say hi to Matt in Valencia. Give Matt a shot at this. Johnny doesn't know. And by the way, apologies in advance to anyone in our armed forces. No disrespect.
Yeah.
Johnny's trying to learn a thing or two. He just unfortunately can't, because I think even if you play the audio of this to the military, there's no way they would ever recruit you.
Thank
just
God.
based on your lack of knowledge.
Thank you.
All right, Allie, do you think Johnny will be able to tell us, speaking of SEAL, we just talked about what a SEAL is. Do you think Johnny will be able to tell us what SEAL stands for as it pertains to a Navy SEAL?
Oh, wow. No.
You don't think so? Let's find out. Matt in Valencia, do you think Johnny will know what SEAL stands for? Why they call them Navy SEALs?
Absolutely not.
With confidence, he says, you will not know. Johnny is kind of like a Navy SEAL of idiots. So let's find out if Johnny knows. Oh, did you hear me say that? Sorry.
Yeah, I heard. I got headphones on.
Oh, sorry.
I can hear it perfectly clear.
I doubled down on that statement. Johnny, why are they called Navy SEAls? What does the SEAL mean?
I'm going to keep it creamy with you. I did not even know it was an acronym. I didn't even know it stood for something. I thought they called them SEAls because they come out of the water with the guns like SEAls, and they're like, and like just blasting on dudes. So I didn't know it was an acronym.
So you thought they called them SEAls because they are SEAL-like?
Yeah, because they just come out of the water.
They're all stealthy.
You ever see the commercials where they're
And
just like always in the water playing and stuff?
Does it make you feel better that people are in the hallway shaking their heads at you right now?
Wait a minute, Johnny. So you think that they get out of the water, they shoot people, and then they get rewarded with a bucket of fish or something like a SEAL?
Not with the bucket of fish. They get them with that kill streak, that kind of like,
right.
And you get like a chopper gunner or something as soon as you kill him.
Well, listen, Matt, you made the right call saying he wouldn't know because he's not right. Johnny, if I told you SEAL stood for sea, air, and land, would you be surprised by that?
That's a good one. That's really good, actually.
I see you, military. I see you.
That's a good one.
No wonder they pay him the big bucks, man. That's smart right there.
All right. Oh, Johnny doesn't know military.
Wow.
I love it.
SEAL, huh?
Mind blown.
All right.
Both people have predicted correctly he wouldn't know, and both people were right. We go to Brian. Brian, Johnny doesn't know military. Hey, Brian, welcome.
Thank you very much.
You want to lock in on no now, or do you want me to give you the question first?
I did that last time and I got it wrong.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Who famously said in a popular military recruitment ad, "We want you"? Will Johnny know this, yes or no?
Oh, I still don't think he'll know this. He'll guess, maybe get close, but he doesn't know.
We want you. Who famously said that? Johnny.
Uncle Sam, because they said it in Captain America.
Yeah.
Marvel to the rescue.
Captain America got it right. Okay. And what branch of the military is Captain America in? Do you know?
He's a super soldier, dude. He's like one of a kind.
Let's add a George in Pasadena. Questions for Johnny about the military. Here we go.
All bros this morning.
All bros getting in on the military. Johnny, let's see if Johnny can finish this phrase. The few, the proud, the what? Will Johnny know the end of this well-known phrase as it pertains to the military? Yes or no, George?
Yes, he's going to know.
All right. The few, the proud,
and the
what?
The few, the proud, the Marines.
Johnny!
Dun, 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 dun. Come on, you know that song. That didn't come to your head as soon as you said that?
David, we'll give you the final chance.
What is
Johnny's...
the few, the proud, the many? Is that a different one?
I don't know. That must be some weird Broadway play or something. We're talking military.
Sorry, that's
now.
a lyric and a chorus.
Yeah, let's get out of here with that crap.
Okay.
David, on the 405. This is Johnny Doesn't Know Military. He's got the first two very wrong. He got the last two right. And I'm not sure. He doesn't do good with what they stand for. I guess we could ask Johnny, does he know what the most recent branch of the U.S. military is? The most recent branch of the U.S. Armed Forces, just added. Do you think Johnny will know this one?
What? No.
You don't think so?
A new one was just added?
Yeah, recently.
Yeah, I don't think so.
In recent years, in very recent years.
Last like 4 years, 5 years.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Okay.
You don't think Johnny will know? Johnny, the most recent branch of the U.S. Armed Forces.
You know this one, Hailey? It's
yeah, it
brand
took
new?
me a second, but yes, I know what he's saying.
God damn it. Is this real military?
Is it real military?
Yes.
As opposed to what?
That's actually a good follow-up.
Yeah. Is it real, or is it kind of like some police thing where they're like borderline? Like, you know how security?
It's not
at
like
the
mall cops.
Not mall cops.
Mall cops think they're
real
cops.
soldiers.
This is real.
This is real.
I mean, they are legitimately
It's a new brand.
They're the newest branch of the U.S. Armed Forces. Yeah.
The police dogs? Is it
police dogs?
They have like military dogs?
You got it. Good job. No, it's Space Force.
Space Force? Who are we fighting in space?
Yeah, they created like a space army. It's crazy.
Space Force.
What? Are you serious?
Yes, that's real.
Fighting Decepticons out there? What the hell are we doing?
Monday morning, Klein Alley show. It's Monday that feels a lot like a Monday. Although I will say that we have 3 words coming up next hour that will forever change one of our lives. And that is, of course, the Wheel of Haircuts.
Yeah, baby.
Courtesy of that Rams win. It was not easy, but it did happen. And as a result, a bet was made on Friday. And we always pay our bets around here. The good, the bad, the bloody, the piercing, the underwear in the lake. I mean, we've done a million terrible bets around here that I feel like always result in me doing something terrible for myself.
Oh, excuse me. I've had to do some terrible things as well.
Allie lived in your car. That was because of the Menendez brothers. You had to live in your car for a week.
That was the worst one. Then I needed a break. We all have one that sets us over the edge and goes, enough with this.
Yeah.
And then time passes and it just happens again.
I don't know why I was... Because I was telling my wife during the game yesterday, I said, just so you know, if they lose, something really bad's going to happen to me. And she said, what? And I said, something with my hair. And she goes, didn't you just do a bad thing with your hair? And I completely forgot because I forgot that we just did the nipple piercing is all I remembered from that terrible bet. I forgot that we had the bleach. I did frosted tips as well.
Mm-hmm, yeah, for running into the lake.
She said you finally just got the end of that terrible color out of your hair from when you had to bleach your tips.
Yeah, it's interesting having to explain this stuff to our significant others because I told Katie too. I was like, if Klein loses this game, he has to do something to us, and she was like, "You guys and your stupid bets."
Yeah, it's like no one takes us seriously.
I know.
Well, anyway, we'll get into that next hour. Right now, though, your news.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
So this Thanksgiving, it is our rookie move to spend the day with your relatives that are still alive. Why spend time with the ones that are living when you can hang out with the dead ones? And you can now, thanks to a new app that allows you to chat with your dead grandma in AI form. It's called 2Y, 2WAI. It was created by a former Disney Channel actor.
Oh, man.
So it's promising, and the app claims that it can generate conversational video avatars from as little as 3 minutes of uploaded footage, audio, or text inputs. They use all that information to create an avatar that you can interact with in real time. You can have conversations with your relative, whoever it is, and here is what one of the conversations would sound like. You check in with grandma or former mom.
Put your hand on your tummy and hum to him. You used to love that. Once upon a time, there was a baby unicorn who didn't know he knew how to fly.
Hi, Grandma.
Hey, Charlie. How was school today?
It was really fun. I made this crazy shot in basketball.
I don't really care that much about basketball.
Oh, man.
Well, Grandma's a bitch.
Oh, wow. Dead grandma is so harsh.
I mean, it's just based on what you upload, right?
Right, I guess, but
and
I
if
understand.
Grandma was a bitch back then, she's a bitch in AI form.
But I understand in real life, grandparents are old, they don't have a lot of time left, even though they tell long stories. They don't have time to listen to long stories. They don't want to hear about, Timmy's basketball.
Grandparents hate listening.
Hate listening.
I mean, if you tell them about how they like asking about you, but then as soon as you start answering, they're like, anyway.
Let me tell you about how I did it back in the day.
I'm going to tell you about my bridge game.
But
And
this,
you're like,
you would
"Damn
think
it."
if they're dead and you're talking to the AI version, they would have all the time in the world to hear about basketball.
No. Well, actually, she changes the subject.
What about the crush?
Stop. Grandma, stop.
Oh, congratulations.
She says that he's been kicking a lot, though. You would have loved this moment.
You can call anytime.
So creepy, right?
Typical guilt that you still get in the afterlife. You can call
don't call
anytime.
enough.
Just here bored, waiting for the phone to ring.
Like, great. As someone else I have to call on a regular basis.
Oh, man.
Well,
that
hi.
is-
It's been a while.
This is kind of like the device that my uncle's been working on in real life. The phone booth to talk to dead people.
Yeah, but he was thinking too small with
Right.
the phone booth.
Yeah.
You should have just gone AI app.
Should've
like
gone much
the rest
bigger.
of the world.
Right.
Like this Disney Channel
You should
star.
have just done something with it, man. You didn't do anything.
You should have thought anything else.
Yeah.
He's invested a lot of time and money into this thing. We'll have to get an update. I'm sure at some point he'll join us during the search for America's Weirdest Relative because he is the inspiration for the whole content.
All right, we move on to another weird category. GameStop is doing a pretty incredible event. It is great news for anybody who loves deals and anybody who owns a bunch of weird crap. It is called the GameStop Trade Anything Day, and they allow customers to trade almost anything, including taxidermied animals, for in-store credit, which can then be used to buy video games or consoles, collectibles, merchandise, whatever you want. And this is all in an effort to help people with, tough times. Obviously, a lot of people have lost their jobs this year. There's always the, looming recession, et cetera. So people are trying to be a little more conservative around the holidays. And this is GameStop's way of helping them do that. It takes place December 6th. I can only imagine the lines of people holding, weird shark teeth and, like I said, taxidermy animals, whatever it is. They do have some limitations, like you can't do weapons, you can't do live animals, you can't do like old tech, like old computers and stuff like that, and it has to fit in a 20 by 20 by 20 inch box.
We should set up a booth right next to GameStop to accept all the things they won't accept that are the cool things, like samurai swords and iguanas.
Wow.
They're not taking any of that
And what
stuff.
can you trade in for, do you think?
We'll give them some Klein Alley
Tickets.
Show merch. We'll give them something that they want nearly as much.
They're like, thank you, and then they just get right in line at GameStop.
If you have stuff to actually trade in for game credit, get over here. If you have stuff that we're not accepting, go over there and meet those losers over there collecting your stuff.
So it'll be the Trade Anything Day at GameStop, and then right next door it'll be the Trade Anything Else Day.
We're the Trade Anything Else Day.
Yeah.
Anything they won't take, we'll take.
Cool. And now a story about a serial dine and dasher who's been ripping off Michelin-starred restaurants in New York.
crazy.
This is a crazy story.
I'm impressed by this. I mean, it's a terrible person, but also impressed with their ability to do this for as long as they were.
Yeah, but it seems like she keeps getting caught. So she's been doing this for weeks, and she just keeps getting arrested. But she's basically posing as a food influencer and then going to these 5-star restaurants and then ordering a ton of crap and then trying to leave.
She was still ordering food, taking pictures.
But when the check came, she refused to pay.
Ronnie, the other manager, said, I'm going to call the cops. She said, okay, call the cops.
Police arrested and charged 34-year-old Pei Chung 5 times for the same scheme.
She orders all the food. She puts it in her to-go containers. Cops come and take her away, and she takes her containers with her.
You got to waste food.
Incredible.
But the thing is, she's going influencer, going like, hey, I shouldn't have to pay because I'm an influencer. I think that's her move. And if you're going to dine and dash, you got to dash.
Allie went old school style, where she actually dined and dashed. But then she got caught by the old waitress.
Well, it was
Tracked
not
Allie
my
down.
idea to dash. It was the person who was paying's idea. It was like, I went to a diner. The guy said he was going to pay for everybody. There was like 20 of us. And then at the end, he was like, let's just leave. And I was like, well, I don't have any money, so I have to just run away with you.
Right, and if you're the last dasher, then you're the one who has to pay for everything. So it's kind of like dash or cash. The choice is yours.
Yeah.
And you don't want to stiff that waiter or waitress on the tip, but at the same time, if everyone's decided they're dashing and you're sitting around like a sucker.
I know. Then you're going to get
paying
stuck
for
with
20
everything
people.
or doing dishes.
We get into a brand new hour of the show right now. This is the hour we give you tickets to KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas. And listen to this.
Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
All right, welcome to just after 9 o'clock on a Monday. And we have for you this hour tickets to KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas. When you hear us play Evanescence, the song is Bring Me to Life. It's one of Omar's favorites. And I'll give you a fun fact about Evanescence. Omar, did you know that Amy Lee and Ben Moody met at
I just want to say, who gives a crap?
Oh, you'll give a crap when I tell you this. They met at a Christian youth camp in 1994 when they were teenagers, bonding over their shared love of music and not feeling like they fit in anywhere else. That's a fun fact.
You like it?
No, Mom. I don't. I don't like any fun facts.
Just a reminder that Amy Lee is still allergic to lobster.
That's so fun.
Point that out. More fun facts, but more importantly, tickets to see them perform live as part of KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas on her actual birthday. And we give you those tickets at some point this hour when we play Evanescence, Bring Me to Life. Listen and be caller 20 when we play that song. It could be the next song I play. If you're new to the show, I'm Klein. That's Allie.
Morning.
That's Jake the Nerd over there.
Hey, what's
It's
up?
about to be Jake the Bald Nerd. If we spin the wheel of haircuts and it goes badly for him, then you got DJ Omar Khan.
Hello.
And, of course, in the back room, Postmaster Johnny and Vanessa at 800-520-1067. This song is not Evanescence. A little 3 doors down to get into a brand new hour of the show here on KROQ.
We have no fun facts about this song.
I have no fun facts. Zero fun facts. Nope, I'm looking. I'm tapped out. But we get into everything else we have in store for you next on KROQ. We are Klein Alley Show. Listen closely this hour, at least this hour, not only because we may say things you may enjoy, probably won't like, but regardless, if you hear Evanescence, Bring Me to Life, call in, get yourself some tickets to KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas, available for a limited time right now, Ticketmaster.com, but win them from us on KROQ, and then we'll tell you once we play the song, give away some tickets, what other song you'll be listening for later today, give you lots of chances to win your way into the show. A lot of messages on the GOAT line about the Rams game yesterday, understandably.
So that was a crazy game. Rams, Seahawks, that ending was insane. I can't wait to see what's going to happen with the haircut. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, sweet days, guys.
That was a bet that took place on Friday. It was Jake, who is a lifelong Seahawks fan.
Not lifelong.
funny because Jake and I were both at the game yesterday, and we were going to, at one point, meet up, I think, at halftime and have a drink and shoot a video for Instagram, whatever. And we realized that we were on opposite ends of SoFi. And it probably,
oh, my God, forget it.
It probably would have only taken us 5 minutes each to meet in the middle. But at the time, Warren G was performing. I'm like, Jake, is Warren G to your left or your right? He's like, it'd probably take me 20 minutes, or, however long you said it was going to be, 20 sections to get to Warren G. And I was like, yeah, it's going to take me 28 sections. I said, let's just not do it. And Jake and I decided, rather than, look, we see each other every day here, but we were going to meet up at halftime of the game and actually, at that point, it was pretty close. So either one of us could have very easily lost the bet up until the last kick of the game.
I feel that meeting up at halftime with anybody is highly overrated. I don't think it is ever worth it.
Yeah.
I hate it when there's somebody else at the game going, we should grab a drink. I'm like, no, it's just way too inconvenient. It's inconvenient to even get more beers.
Allie, when you and I were at the Hollywood Bowl together for Nightmare Before Christmas, we happened to be not sitting that far away from each other.
Right, and you just walked like one section over.
Yeah, that's about, I think, one section on either side.
That's it.
When I was at the Dodgers game, I posted something, and some guys like, oh, you're here, I'm here too.
I'm not going to go searching for you.
He was in the bleachers, and I was like, I'm on the third base. I go, dude, we're never, we'd be better off meeting up in West Hollywood. What are you talking about?
What's the point then? You got to go going, hey, hi.
Right. They meet up and do what?
And then do what? Just have a 2-minute conversation. Then go, well, time to go back to our seats.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. It is a very overrated thing. But people were, listen, they had a lot at stake for this game. Maybe you don't care about football. Maybe you're not a Rams fan or a Seahawks fan. Maybe you weren't even gambling on the game. But you did want to know who would lose the big bet and have to spin the wheel of haircuts.
Good morning, everybody. It's going to be a fantastic show. Can't wait to hear all of that. Oh, by the way, if you need my services, I am available to give a haircut.
That's a suggestion from Blind Charlie, and I think we absolutely will have him in here giving the haircut once we decide which haircut it will be. Now, before we get into the suggestions, and you can get us all of your suggestions on the text line now at 800-520-1067. We will place, I think, 8 different haircut styles on the wheel. Jake will spin the wheel. Whatever it lands on is the haircut that he will get. But I just want to point out, I was set up for what should have been an amazing day at SoFi for myself. And it was pretty much ruined because of this.
Then you ruined it for yourself. You could have absolutely enjoyed yourself.
Omar is the one. I forget which one of you brought it up. One of you said, Jake and I were just having a typical guys. Rams are going to win. Oh yeah, Seahawks are going to win.
No, Jake. It was the first person who said you want to put in a bet.
A bet. Okay, and I thought that meant a financial bet. Let's put in a bet for a sandwich.
Yeah, but Jake has no money.
He's got things.
He got no sandwich either.
He's got no sandwich.
Right.
Could have done cans of beans, Jake. I could have played in your lane. And then Omar felt the need to go, loser shaves their head or something like that.
I think that was Allie.
Well, we don't have to go into
I don't think it was me.
Well, one of you said it. And, of course...
Then we mentioned the wheel of haircuts.
Yeah, and then it became the wheel of haircuts. So I get to the game yesterday, and I ended up in a situation because of my wife, and she apparently does some stuff with Sean McVay's wife. And we got invited to go sit basically in Sean McVay's box at the game, which
How is that experience, man? Is it like free food?
Omar... On any given day, it would have been the greatest experience of my life. Yesterday, it was a terrible experience.
Oh,
because
my God. It was not terrible. You're so overdramatic.
The answer is there was a ton of food, which I ate none of it because I was the whole time freaked out about having to have
That is on you, dude.
Not on me, Allie.
Yes, that you couldn't even eat a sandwich because you're so worried about your haircut. Like, chill out and just watch the game.
I was watching the game, and right away I go, you know what? Rams are looking okay, but
the whole day's ruined because I might get weird sideburns.
Allie, then you know what? Let's put a goddamn bet. Let's put a bet where you have to shave your head.
So dramatic.
Where's your bet?
You know what? I've said from the beginning I will never shave my head, but if I ever did, I wouldn't be such a pussy about it.
You won't even do the bet. That's what a pussy you are. You won't even do the bet, Allie.
All right, it's not even about us anymore because Jake is the one who will be shaving his head or getting a weird haircut.
But as this game was coming down to it yesterday, this thing was setting up to be here's how Klein's going to get F this time. And everyone thought it, and I was looking at the comments, and of course, it comes down to a field goal. The last kick of the game is a field goal.
I know. That was wild.
And by the way, Seattle's got a greght kicker. They kept saying all he has to do is get within. If he gets within 63 yards, it's pretty much a gimme. You know, this guy can hit. He's been hitting field goals all season.
Well, they said his season long was 61 yards, and it was exactly a 61-yard field goal.
And I'm looking at the clock, and I'm like, they're not going to do it. Then all of a sudden, the little pack guy sits down. The clock stops.
Well, there was a penalty, right, that got them closer.
A bunch of little things happened, and I go, "You've got to be kidding me now."
And I looked, and I just kept checking. I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, the Rams are going to win. And then at the end, I was like, oh, damn, I got to change it to the game. I got to watch the end of this.
And then they're setting up for this kick, and I go, and I know Jake is sitting there right across from where I'm sitting, and I could, even though I can't see him in the stadium,
making eye contact.
I know, I'm looking at this section, and I'm like, I know he's over there. One of us is going to be obviously happy that the team we like wins, but more importantly, one of us is going to get absolutely screwed with the world's worst haircut.
Yep, and at the last second, wide left.
It was, and from where I was sitting, it looked good. Like it looked.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, I think this is going in.
From the side, it's hard to tell.
Those are some things where you can tell better on TV than you can in person.
So I already had a full visceral reaction to like, all right, well, here we go. Here comes the penis they're shaving in my head or whatever it is. And then
I'm surprised you even stayed until the end of the game. I'm surprised your wife didn't make you leave earlier.
I'll tell you what was hard about the whole thing, too, on top of everything else, is that there was a lot of Seattle fans there. So the cheering was almost equally loud no matter what happened.
Right.
And you kind of couldn't really tell
who was cheering for who.
When things would happen, you're like, wait, so you hear like this big reaction.
You're like,
and I was looking at this one guy in a Seahawks jersey that was like a few sections up, and he was kind of my go-to guy. I was like, does he look happy or mad? So that was how I put it all together. And now as a result of it all, Jake will have to spin the wheel of haircuts. He brought his clippers in today, but I don't think we're actually giving the haircut today.
No.
I think we're just putting our suggestions on the wheel.
Yeah, and there have been a lot.
Get it over with.
I know you do, but we're not going to. You have to suffer and think about this for a second or two.
So 562 suggested the cul-de-sac haircut. Is that the one where it's just like a
cul-de-sac would be, I guess you're shaving in what would be like almost like a runway into a giant. I think that's what Omar was saying earlier. The hilarious one is
where it's like a guy who's losing his hair just has that one strip across.
I think you'd go reverse cul-de-sac, right?
Yeah.
Cul-de-sac would not be the hair part. Cul-de-sac would be the bald part.
Right.
So I think that he would be getting the like kind of the line.
Have like hair on the sides and the back.
Yeah. He would have hair on the sides.
Only.
Okay,
yes. We're on the same page.
I
love that.
Jake, what do you think about the cul-de-sac?
I'd rather just shave my head.
Yeah,
of course you would.
But that'll be on the wheel. That's one of the things, but that's not going to be the only thing.
My nominee is for offensive symbol carved into the head.
Offensive symbol. How offensive we going? Full-blown swass?
We're not doing a swastika in my head.
We could do D with balls.
Well, Hitler's penis, remember?
Oh, Hitler's
penis.
About that. That's right, micro penis.
You know what? It's a micro penis. I'll take it.
But we got it
on either side.
Got
like 10 of them.
Got to put the swass on there. They won't know it's Hitler's if there's no swass. I think reverse mohawk.
Yeah, that came through strong on the text line 818.
Funny because regular mohawk, I think Jake would still kind of, because he's a big tool guy, would like kind of be. He would think it was cool with a mohawk, but reverse mohawk, which is just a giant strip down the middle, similar to the cul-de-sac.
Where it looks like you just made a mistake.
Yes. Yeah. So I think
it doesn't look like you made a mistake. It's quite obviously. One just whole thing is right down my whole head. That's not a mistake, obviously.
Also, someone pointed out the side by side where you just shave half the head. Don't give them the full head shave. Just shave half completely.
Half hamburger ways or hot dog ways?
I think you got to go. Oh, hot dog's interesting. I was thinking hamburger. I didn't think about hot dog.
Hot dog would be funny.
You go half of Jake's head, which is pretty funny as well. Vanessa, do you have one you'd like to add to the wheel of haircuts?
Yeah, but the Avatar haircut where it's an arrow down the head. The nerds know what I'm talking about.
All right. That's a shout out for the nerds right there. Johnny,
that's a good makeup for the Sharpie Blue Avatar that he never did.
Never did. Johnny, you have a contribution?
Yes, I would like to nominate the yarmulke haircut. Now, however, Jake, I think, has a bald... Stop laughing. Jake, I think, has a bald spot already on the back of his head, so I do not think this would work.
Oh, so it would just be a bald spot, like a purposeful large bald spot?
Well, we could go reverse yarmulke, right, where we do not...
Yeah, there's only that.
We just give him the bigger bald spot, and we don't actually leave that as the hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That would be funny, too. Jake, do you have a bald spot?
I don't want to talk about it.
That's a yes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why you want to shave your head. That's why
I don't want to shave my head. I'm actually afraid that it might not grow back like my leg hair from the waxing.
That's right, because his hair never grew back from waxing his leg. What about just only bangs?
Oh, that's pretty funny, too.
That's hilarious.
Like that weird-ass rave look in the 90s?
Yeah.
Oh, he's just got shave everything, just leave a little bit in the front.
How many slots on this goddamn wheel?
We're adding more slots.
Gotta buy a new wheel.
Someone said the Terry Bradshaw's a good one.
Oh.
A lot of people are suggesting, and Jake, you're not going to like this at all, but I'll play you this.
I'm not going to like any of them.
This came from, this one you're really going to hate.
Yo, Jocko, what's up, dog? You lost. Time to trim your bush, brother. Come on, man.
Actually, Klein, you should make him shave Kibby because he doesn't give a crap if he shaves his old.
See, that's an interesting suggestion. You don't even care about your own head because
yes, I do.
you're a lost cause. What if we give the haircut to your dog?
Oh, man. Think of all the little D's we could put on her.
So many little D's on that dog.
Don't you even mention her name.
Get her name out your
Let's bet
effing
again.
mouth.
Let's bet again. Seahawks are playing again. The Rams again in like 2 weeks. Let's double or nothing.
What do you mean double or nothing?
Yeah, I'll spin the wheel twice, or you got to spin the wheel.
How would you get 2 haircuts at the same time?
As soon as it grows back, you have to cut it.
Yeah, I'll go back to back.
You should not take that
Listen,
bet.
I'm happy to make a secondary bet with you when that game gets close, but right now we need to settle this one. So
You got out of this haircut thing, obviously,
Yeah.
Klein. You should just take the money and run.
Jake, we are going to add these options to the wheel. And then before the end of the show today, the wheel will be brought in here. You can come in and we'll spin the wheel of haircuts.
Great.
Anything you'd like to say to your quarterback that threw a season-high 4 interceptions yesterday?
He should have to spin the wheel with me.
Yeah,
That'd be so funny.
that was wild.
The worst game of the whole season. Worst game of his life, I
Sam
think.
Darnold have a swastika carved into his head?
We have to take a quick break. When we get back, here's a question, and you have the answer at 800-520-1067. You were injured by food. It's an embarrassing way to get injured, but it happens to all of us, and we're about to enter the week where the most amount of food-related injuries take place. So when in your life were you ever injured by food, and how bad was the injury? Those stories next on KROQ.
There is nothing quite like Christmas in Los Angeles. KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas 2025.
Presented by Pepsi.
Saturday, December 13th, Kia Forum.
Hey guys, it's Amy from Evanescence. We are going to be playing KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas this year.
Evanescence.
Hey, what's up? It's Tim from Rise Against. We are playing the KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas.
Rise Against.
We are rocking and rolling right now, man.
All American Rejects.
It's Jacoby from Papa Roach, and we'll see you guys at the KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas.
Third Eye Blind. Wet Leg. Social Distortion.
Get the message.
The Paradox.
Hey, it's Ryan from Yellow Card, and I'm so excited to announce that we're going to be playing KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas.
KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas 2025.
Tickets on sale now. Details at KROQ.com.
Proceeds benefit Al Wooten Jr. Youth Center in Para Los Niños.
From Pepsi. Holidays deserve Pepsi.
I'm not allowed to eat anything because I got to go get a procedure after the show. They got to do a endoscopy, colonoscopy, whole thing. So as a result, I've been starving. Little Allie is, oh, you're such a bitch. She brought in a plate of bacon. I can't eat. Oh my God, it smells so good.
I switch up my breakfast routine.
Oh, that smells so good. She just came in with a platter of bacon. Oh my God, that looks.
It's okay, Klein. I got you a water.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Vanessa just showed up with more food. You guys are such.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God, Del Taco.
You guys are all assholes. I know what you're doing.
Come in, Vanessa,
you're
come in.
You're just trying to keep rubbing it in my face that I can't eat today. So I've never seen more food.
Oh, my God.
It's like a whole box of tacos, a Fiesta pack.
No!
Thanks, guys. Great.
Hold on, let me see what's in here.
So nice to go into a group of friends the day before you've got
Dude, Fiesta Fest.
I have not eaten. I'm so starving.
Oh, man, they smell so good.
All right, thank you. Great.
Woo.
Thanks, guys.
Sorry.
Really
I'm
appreciate it.
distracted. I'm hungry.
Boy, a bunch of free tacos show up to the station. Everyone just rushes out of the studio. Allie's not even in here. It's unbelievable. I don't know if that's because she's a lesbian or she's hungry, but she... man, look at all that food. People say...
Tacos and bacon, baby.
Tacos and bacon. What a way to... It sounds like the perfect day if I could eat any of it. Thanks a lot, guys.
No kidding.
I do feel a little bad.
And I see pizza just arrived from Prince Street, which is, is one of my favorites.
Oh, my gosh.
God,
Klein.
that looks so good.
Look at this. If you're looking on the live stream, this is major food porn right now. And I'm not even a huge pizza fan, and this looks incredible.
This morning,
like 50 pounds.
This morning at at 6:30. I have not eaten. I'm so hungry, ravenously hungry.
I think you're so weak that you wouldn't even be able to hold this.
I probably couldn't. They brought in a plate of bacon just to make the whole studio smell of bacon, which is a real dick move, by the way.
And it's a smell that lingers for a long period. Pizza smell lingers.
Then they replaced that smell by bringing in just bags and bags of tacos from Del Taco, and now they've
tacos, burritos, and chili cheese
fries. Look at those pepperonis, man.
They've got the scoopy.
The box even says happiness. It's so funny.
So this is actually a new pizza too, and you probably know about this, but they did a collab. This is Prince Street Pizza. They just collabed with Hot Girls Eating Pizza.
I know.
And they launched the Hot Girl Pie. Listen to this.
I know, it's only on Sunday.
Diavolo sauce, pepperoni, fresh mozzarella, jalapenos, hot honey, pecorino romano.
Yeah, great.
And
looks great.
It will be available at all locations starting Sunday. And they've also launched a new not ranch.
Yeah, they don't do ranch.
Because they don't do ranch. But then this not ranch, all the proceeds, if you buy one, is going to go to LA Fire Relief.
I'm happy that people have started to turn on you. Now, at first I thought this was funny. Now it's just cruel. Bringing in pizza to rub it in Klein's face.
That's so funny.
It's not funny anymore. It's not funny.
I don't think I've ever seen you so mad and Jake so happy. Like the polar opposite of feelings. He's just having the best day. Me too.
I'm dancing.
Ow.
I can't even sit down. I'm so excited.
Do you think if I chewed a piece up and spit it in the trash can, that would count? Like, would I get? What do you mean no? Why, Vanessa?
Klein, you don't want to go through this again. Be strong.
Oh, man, that looks
good. It is really good, though.
All right, we got to take a break.
It's got that hot,
all right,
with the spicy and the honey.
Yeah, great. Thanks, Allie.
Yum.
Thanks, Prince Street.
And these pieces are huge. Look at how big
I know.
Pieces.
Thank you how big they are. This is the hungriest now I've been officially in my life.
Oh, my God.
That's awesome.
Internet porn you've been watching. Yes, we know. And watch something that is guaranteed to not turn you on. Klein Alley Show.
If you were ever turned on by watching Klein Alley Show on YouTube, you're eligible for compensation and perhaps even new eyeballs.
Hey guys, it's Amy from Evanescence, and I have some very exciting news to share.
Here comes Santa Claus.
We are going to be playing KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas this year at the Kia Forum on December 13th. We're going to have so much fun. We'll see you there.
Phones will be very full right now, understandably. So if you've got an injured by food story, you can also text us at 800-520-1067.
Okay, what is a succulent? What? A succulent. I don't know how to say the word.
Where?
Succulent? Succulent. What is a succulent?
Succulent.
Succulent. What's a succulent?
K-Rock, Klein Alley Show. That's the song we told you to listen for. I assume that's why phones are full now. We'll get to your stories in just a moment of times that you were injured by food as we were about to enter the week where the most amount of people go to the ER because of food-related injuries. It's not just the obvious ones like burns and food poisoning. Oh, there's so many ways you can hurt yourself with food.
Especially if you've ever cooked naked.
Oh, man, do not do that. Hey, Cade?
Hi there.
Say that again? I'm sorry.
My name is Ty-Day.
Ty-Day?
Yes.
Ty-Day?
Am I caller 20?
You are caller?
Yes, Ty-Day.
20.
How'd they spell that?
That's so exciting. Oh, my God.
Omar, do you want me to tell you how they spelled it?
Yeah.
K-A-D-E.
Great.
No, it's T-A-I-D-E.
Right. Mm-hmm. It's a good thing they're listening to our advice about asking the callers how to spell their goddamn names.
We did talk about that last
I didn't
week.
expect you to get my name right.
No, it's not your fault. It's our fault.
It's our fault because we just...
Hey, nobody ever does, though.
No, that's fine. And listen, congratulations. I don't want to ruin your moment now of winning, but I do want to play this message about the exact same topic that we got into last week. Listen, I'm going to force you, Ty-Day, to listen to this, and then we'll give you your tickets.
Oh, my God.
All right, that's fine.
I'm listening to the podcast. We're getting ready to do Allie Knows the News. The name butcher butchers the name. You guys are talking to the back office about it. And Allie says, I thought we talked about verifying their names with spelling. And Johnny says, I thought her name was Renee and I didn't need help spelling that. Oh, my God, dude. I just, it makes my head want to explode. Yeah, I don't know how does he even have a job still? He's got to be a personality hire or something. Oh, my God, I can't stand him. Oh, that's it. I just had to get that off. Love the show. Sweet, David.
All right, I love the show.
It is amazing to watch, though.
It is
to
remarkable.
witness. Like, being in the room, you're like, whoa.
Because
he's like, I know how to spell Renee. And I'm like, what is happening?
And to Ty-Day, who just won tickets to K-Rock's Almost Acoustic Christmas.
You know how to spell Ty-Day?
And congratulations about that.
Isn't it right, tie-dye?
The conversation we had last week about Renee, whose real name was not Renee. I don't know what the real name was, but it was way off. Allie said, ask him to spell it. And Johnny said, I didn't have to ask him to spell because I know how to spell Renee. And we go, but that wasn't the guy's name. The name was not Renee.
And he's like, right. And I was like, I think regardless, we should just have them spell it to verify what you heard. And he goes, we'll see.
We'll see, man. I know how to spell Renee. And we're like, yeah, but the person's name was like Charlie or something.
Yeah.
It wasn't Renee. So we were wrong. From the jump, we were off. Anyway.
And then you feel like you're going crazy at one point.
Oh, my God. Anyway, listen, the long and short of it is, Ty-Day, whatever, whoever you are, congratulations. You're going to KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas.
Yes, thank you.
We'll see you on December 13th at the Kia Forum, and thank you for listening to us and putting up with all of the unprofessionalism that is this show.
You know, at Starbucks, they ask you to spell your name now.
Of course. And they were the
They're
kings.
not sure. They just say, spell it.
And that was the funniest part. One time they wrote Thor on my cup. Now, probably I drank someone else's drink accidentally, but still, I was like, man, they were way off on this one.
Yeah, but then they found a way around it. The hack was spell it.
Just spell it. And that's a problem solved. Anyway, you're going to the show. Hopefully we get it right on the will call thing. You have a bunch of spellings ready. Oh, my good
poor
God.
girl on the day of. It's under Ty-Day.
I don't know.
Get out of here.
Hey, you got the next song you'll be listening for. I think I'm allowed to tell you this. Vanessa, I don't know how this thing we're doing. Am I supposed to tell them the next song they're listening for? Or is that just for me?
Yes, you tell them what the next song is.
The next song you're listening for is Fall by Rise Against. It'll happen at sometime between 1 and 2 o'clock today on KROQ. All right, if you want tickets. And just have your name ready. Now I got to take a break and breathe. Jesus Christ.
All right.
Injured by food. We are officially entering a week, this week and next, where the most amount of people are going to the ER because of food-related injuries. A lot of it happening on Thanksgiving prep day. It's a lot of cut-up fingers. It's a lot of burns. A lot of people have decided this is the year I'm going to deep fry a turkey inside my kitchen and then the house catches fire. But we want to hear your stories. And I'm saying this from a guy, and Allie, this is only the ones I can remember off the top of my head. This is me. I woke up one time getting stabbed in the leg by a shish kebab skewer that I forgot to take out of my pants after I ate a shish kebab.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a guy that almost choked to death on a pizza bagel.
Didn't you have another shish kebab injury?
You almost killed yourself with a sandwich, too.
I sneezed out a sandwich. And I'm a guy that recently got a burn to my eyeball because of a soup dumpling.
Oh, yeah.
So I survive food injuries almost on a daily basis. We'll hear your stories at 800-520-1067. That is next on KROQ. Klein Alley Show. You know, you need food to survive. Food brings us happiness. We take a lot of pictures of food, but then it's also there to kill us and injure us terribly. And as we head into Thanksgiving stuff next week, some people, believe it or not, I don't know if they're the same people that are already done with their, quote, Christmas shopping, that are already done prepping for their Thanksgiving. But people start the prepping process this week, even the shopping and the buying. And the questions really don't have much to do with Thanksgiving, but they have to do with times that you have been injured by food. Because the injuries can be pretty serious.
And this is not choking. That's bogus, right?
I mean, listen, the only reason I think choking should be included is because if the reason...
Because I've done it.
Because, like, if you're the type of person like me that has attempted to fit 2 handfuls of popcorn in your mouth one time before a movie and you realize that's too much and now your throat is full,
too much.
That is a dangerous situation to the point where you have to grab a stranger's drink next to you just to dislodge all the popcorn kernels in your mouth.
Is this turned hypothetical or is this all really happening?
That part is real. Everything I just said happened to me.
Sounds like you're still traumatized by it,
But
too.
I'm just saying, food has almost taken me out. I mean, I feel like at least once a week.
You're like a Vietnam vet.
Yeah, what happened to you last week? Something happened, right?
The soup dumpling
It was the soup dumpling.
Yeah, almost took out an eye because I was trying to be responsible and poke into it to let out the steam instead of just throw it in my throat.
Oh, yeah.
And I poked into it and it shot right back and hit me.
Those tiny hot ass drips of water can do a lot of damage.
And that eye was permanently, it was closed with ice on it for 20 minutes afterwards.
Yeah,
it was soup dumpling.
A friend of mine actually just sliced almost half of her finger off cutting into a bagel with a serrated knife.
Yeah.
And she was like, I think I should have gone to the hospital and needed stitches. It didn't stop bleeding for 4 hours.
But that's not because of the food. That's because of her dumbass.
Yeah, I know, but she was like, I had family coming over, so I just couldn't I just couldn't go to the hospital.
What?
Like, what?
That's why I had to buy I had to buy literally a device just to cut a bagel that eliminates my finger. I have that bagel guillotine thing.
Those things are cool.
I have to do it to save myself. But you're funny, Allie. You bring that up, and there was a big trend a few years ago where everyone was getting avocado hand, where they were accidentally stabbing their own hand.
That is one of the only scars I have is from
yeah.
avocado.
What?
hand.
Yeah, Allie's got an avocado scar.
I have an avocado scar. It's right there because I was holding the avocado and I couldn't get the pit out, and I was cutting it in a certain way. I was trying to scoop it, and the knife slipped and went right into my hand.
What are you doing?
And I
You
cut
don't
into
do
it,
that.
and I could see white
You
on
do
the
the
inside.
little wata and then twist it.
I
to get
know
the pit
now.
out.
I know that.
Allie
This was years ago.
A lot of rookies. Go ahead, Michelle. We're kicking things off now. You were injured by food. What happened?
I was eating a churro and my dental bridge popped off and I swallowed it. So I swallowed my teeth and I tried throwing them up, but I had to go to the ER.
You had to go.
They had to do a scope to go in and try to find my teeth.
Oh,
and they
like the
couldn't
claw
find
machine.
it. Yep, they couldn't find it, so I ended up having to pass it. But they did find out I had celiac disease while I was in there.
Jake's got that. Wait, so you had? Let me get this straight.
You have it all, dude.
Jake, you have it. Wait a minute. You
crapped out your own
You
teeth.
had to crap out your own teeth.
Yes, I crapped out my own teeth, and I went to the dentist after I cleaned it thoroughly, and they said it's going to be $700 to replace it or $50 to put it back in. And I said, here's my $50.
That is amazing. So you're
great.
wearing poop teeth.
I'm wearing poop teeth.
Yeah,
Yes.
but does it make it any less gross that it was because of a churro? I almost feel like the churro.
One of the best tasting foods ever. Yeah.
Yeah, almost worth it. At least it wasn't you weren't eating a salad. This happened. I mean, it happened with the churro.
Yeah, like to do it, you would
That
do
is
it all
true.
over again.
I
right?
don't think any. I mean, Natalie,
but of course.
we could take a million calls here, but I don't think we're gonna. No one's gonna top.
We're not
this.
going to get better than poop teeth.
This woman swallowed her teeth because of a churro.
They tried to throw it up.
Couldn't throw it up. What was that process? Hey, let me ask you this:
Tried to throw up your own teeth.
In the attempt to throw up your own teeth, what did you do? Just jam a churro down there, another one, try to dislodge?
No, I was actually, this was after church. So I was in the church, in the bathroom, trying to puke, putting my finger down my throat, and nothing was happening.
What church is giving away the body of Christ in churro form?
I know, that's great.
That's an amazing
Klein wants
church.
to be that religion.
I'm in. Enough of this wafer crap. There's a churro.
The churro of Christ. Amen. Churro of Christ.
Man.
And then it's horchata instead of wine.
He died for your cinnamons. We say hi now to Matt on KROQ, who has also been injured as a result of food. What an amazing story. It may have been the greatest story I've ever heard in my entire life.
Yeah, that's
right
a
there.
good one.
Hi, Matt. Welcome to KROQ. What's up?
Hey, good morning. Yeah, I got third-degree burns from soup when I was 2 years old.
Soup.
I pulled it out of the microwave, right on myself.
Yeah.
I've worn scars my whole life.
So you are scarred for life now because of soup. What type of soup was it? Do you mind me asking?
Oh, man. It was that Lipton chicken noodle soup with the little tiny thin noodles.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah, that is good
delicious
stuff.
soup.
Still
Yeah.
good as an adult.
Still good, even if it's all over your body in permanent scar form.
And did you crap out your own teeth, yes or no?
I mean, in a different occasion. It wasn't because of the soup.
All right, well, as long as you've done that as well, you're eligible for this. Let me say hi to Eric now. Injured by food. Your stories. Our airwaves. What's up?
How you guys doing?
Fine.
So I'm 45 years old, and I've been living it the whole time. My first tamale was at probably 20 years old, and I ate the husk and had to get Heimlich for my friends because I choked on it.
Oh, my God.
Nobody told you how to properly eat a tamale?
Tell me you're white without telling me you're white. Yeah, they watched you
They
eat.
watched me. They were cruel.
They watched
Did you call it a tamale?
No. From this day on, they call me Husk still.
Husk. It's a great nickname.
That is a good nickname.
You ate the husk of the tomato, which, as you know, is the material.
If you
is,
get a piece of it stuck in your mouth, you can't even chew
Well,
it.
it was all greasy.
Right.
It was all greasy. And no, I just powered it down and then I choked.
You're like, I don't get what the hype is about. These things suck.
The middles are okay, but the outside's not very good.
So eat banana peels and stuff?
Yeah. How many other
man.
husks were you
That
eating?
is, that's a rough one right there. All right, Paul, injured by food. What happened?
Hey, how you guys doing, Sweet Dips?
Sweet Tips.
I can't beat that tooth poop, but I had Jack in the Box like 4 or 5 years ago, and I got caps on my two front teeth, and the taco broke off one of my caps.
Oh.
And I'm too scared to go to the dentist because I was traumatized as a kid, and it got infected, and I had to have a root canal.
So you just let them fall out?
I just let it turn black, that one tooth, because I was scared to go to the dentist. And then it hurt so much I had to have a root canal. Didn't have a choice.
All because of a tiny taco. Isn't that crazy?
And those are good but parts of those are so crispy.
Right,
They're so hard.
But it starts as tiny taco knocks out a tooth, then that becomes infected tooth, then that becomes root canal tooth.
That's really, a very expensive because you were saving money by going to Jack in the Box.
It all started.
What is it, 2 for $1 or something?
Do you want to buy a street taco? No, I got a place. You get a bag of them for $4.
$3,000 later.
All right, listen, we're going to have to do more of these stories another time because there's no shortage of them. And this is all a public service announcement to remind you, do not go to the ER next week when everyone's getting injured by food. So we'll have to save these. But in this particular case,
poop
Hailey,
teeth.
I think we have to say
poop
congratulations, poop teeth. I don't know what you've won here, but you've just given us a story
Our hearts.
that we'll be thinking about for the rest of our lives. I'd like to buy the film rights for that story right now and immediately
Get
cast.
that Netflix.
I'd like to get Tom Cruise attached to this immediately and make it happen. Quick break, back with more show now.
You're listening to Klein Alley Show. Not as good as the best taco you've ever had. Slightly better than the worst taco you've ever had. Damn it, now I want a taco.
KROQ.
Vanessa claims there's a whole different world. Obviously, if you've ever been into the other bathroom you're not supposed to use, they couldn't be more different, men's rooms and ladies' rooms.
I have accidentally walked into a men's bathroom and regretted it so hard and gone, I need to get the hell out of here. Or even those bathrooms where they have like the women's and the men's are separate, but then you wash your hands in the same place. That even weirds me out. Because I don't want to be close to a men's bathroom simply because they're disgusting.
They are gross, but
they're more efficient.
They are. That's a great point. It is. You'll notice at any event, concert, whatever, usually there's a line that wraps around the whole place for the ladies, and the guys, it's just walk right in.
I've seen ladies walking in. It's for that reason.
Yes, many times. It's weird how you couldn't do that. You couldn't flip that. But for some reason, if women are up for it, they're brave enough, they'll just be like, you know what? It's going to be gross regardless. It's kind of, sometimes you're dealing with different levels of gross depending on where you are.
Yeah, but the women's bathroom is still a more pleasant experience, and I'd take a pleasant experience over anything else. And Vanessa pointed this out, where she's like, if you go out to a good bar, the women's bathroom is sometimes the best place.
is a whole vibe. Are you feeling down? Go to the girls' bathroom. You will get a compliment. Girl, I love your dress. Oh my gosh, I love your hair. I like your purse. Like, you will get a compliment no matter what. If the music is playing over the bathroom, you will see a line of girls dancing. You will hear gossip. It is a whole entertainment show. I love me a girls' bathroom at an awesome bar.
Vanessa claims that you get good advice there, too. From
Absolutely. If somebody has
advice.
just broke up with their boyfriend, or they found out that she's being cheated on or something, or someone's crying, and then there's a collective, we need to help this person.
That's why you guys' lines are so long. Y'all be lollygagging over there, bro.
Johnny's right. That's exactly right. All those things that... Everything
it's because girls have smaller bladders.
No, Vanessa, every single thing you just said, advice, gossip, whatever.
Makeup touching up.
That is happening while you're waiting.
That has never happened in one...
If a guy complimented my shirt, I'd be like, I'm not interested, dude.
Yeah, stop talking to me, bro. Focus on yourself.
Jake, no one's going to compliment your shirt.
You guys are bitter because no one gives you compliments.
Vanessa, you will go to the bathroom. Is this true or false? At a women's at a bar, even if you don't have to use the bathroom because you like
to check myself. Hello.
Yeah, a lot of people will just go in there to check things, to fix wardrobe problems, or to do a hair. I've fixed somebody's hair before, even though I really have no business doing that. Or somebody, if you're unsure about your outfit, to ask somebody if one top goes with something else.
I've always been curious when you see like a door cracking, when like, if you're waiting in line or you're by the bathrooms and you go left for the women, right for the guys, and then the door opens. Sometimes you look in there and it seems like there's a whole world in there. Like there's sofas and there's like other stuff going on. It seems like the actual bathroom is the least important part of that whole room, which is interesting because everything else is mirrors and conversation.
Yeah, absolutely. 714 said, I was a janitor and the women's restroom is always the worst, the dirtiest, which I'm shocked to hear that.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that we always take a lot of heat where they go, guys are gross and guys are filthy. But I would argue that if you, and this janitor proves the point, that sometimes those are more organized filth than in the ladies' room.
The thing is, you guys lollygag in the bathroom as well. You're just not doing it with each other. You're doing it by yourselves. You will go in a stall, be on your phone. You guys, when you go to the bathroom, you're gone for like 20 minutes, sometimes more.
Who's taking a dump at the bar? Who's taking a dump at the club, though?
No, but I'm talking about men's and women's bathrooms. You spend personal time in the bathroom, too. It's just not at a bar. It's in the work bathroom.
Yeah, if I'm at work, because always remember, it's...
Well said, Johnny.
Yeah, no, like the boss makes a time, so that's... How does it go again?
No, you're nailing it. Go ahead, keep going.
No, it's something about the boss makes a dime, so that's why I poop on company time. That's what it is.
Ugh, he's like that's like Beer Mug's favorite stupid thing to say. He says it all the time.
It's like the first thing Beer Mug ever told him when he started here.
He's like, all right.
Just remember one thing.
Hey, remember one thing about working in an office.
The saying goes, the boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I poop on company time. That's what you're trying to say.
Ah, yes. Thank you, Jake. Thank you for the assist.
No wonder you guys don't talk in the bathroom.
KROQ, hello. What's up?
I actually transitioned last year from female to male, and the only thing I miss about being a woman is the bathrooms.
Oh.
The women's bathroom is the best place in the whole bar.
That's what Vanessa's saying.
It's like a pop-up friend circle that happens for one night only. You're spilling secrets, you're hugging, you're crying, and then you just fix each other's makeup. It's great.
All right,
that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean,
but that's a real thing. To then now you transition, now you miss the women's bathroom, and that's an environment that you're not going to be around anymore. I totally understand feeling sad about that.
That'd be annoying if you went through the process of transitioning just to get the better bathroom, but then you ended up
everything went gender neutral, and you're like, damn it, now I have to share.
Yeah, that's the worst.
The men's bathroom is dirty. Oh, smells. The toilets are always clogged. No one washes their hands.
Oh.
And if you talk to anyone, everyone thinks you're a weirdo. I said hi to a guy one time. He pushed me against the wall, told me to shut the F up, and then threw up all over me, and then just walked out.
That's a men's room. That's a
That's how you become a real man.
That's a sign of respect.
That's an efficient operation. That's why there's no line right there. It's quick, okay? You understand? So we thank you for calling.
The only good thing about men's bathrooms is the drugs. But honestly, even that was better in the women's.
Whoa.
Okay, I agree. Listen, sometimes you...
I agree.
I agree, whatever that guy says. Josh on KROQ, hi.
Yeah, I used to work at a bar back in college, and on a Friday night or Saturday morning cleaning up after, The girls' restroom was always dirtier. All kinds of fluids everywhere. In the men's room, it's just pee. It's just pee.
Thank you. Well said.
But we're not talking about the dirtiness of the bathroom. We're talking about the vibe of the bathroom.
We're talking about the Latino party in the bathroom.
Vanessa was saying that she thinks the bar should be set up where 90% of the space is the bathroom and just 10% is the bar. So it's just one giant hang with mirrors.
That's a great idea. Just create a women's bar that's a bathroom.
Yeah, you're onto something. You're onto something. Have we solved any problems? No, we have not. We'll do some news now, then a brand new hour of the show will continue. I know what you're thinking. It's almost 10 o'clock. How is a brand new hour of the show going to start? Well, because we're here. And someone's asking, is the summer hours thing going to happen forever? It does feel like we're now officially a few seasons removed from summer, Allie, right? But we're still doing it.
Well, eventually it'll come back around and it'll be summer hours in the summer all over again.
That's the plan. We're just going to slow play until it's summer again, and this makes sense. God, we're smart.
It's the almost summer hours.
We'll get into your news now. Then that hour of the show will begin here on KROQ.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for A.D.D. News.
We will start with some disciplinary action in the NBA. People are in trouble because that big gambling investigation continues, and they are looking into getting records from 10 different Lakers players. In the meantime, a few different teams are being asked to turn in their phones at game time to prevent more shenanigans from going on. If you've read anything about this gambling ring, a lot of the players were texting in little tidbits, injury reports, stuff that was on the inside, and they were texting it to people who are then betting on the games and winning. So in order to prevent that, they're going to go high school style, phone ban during the games. And I wonder how that feels.
Well, for the players, and I'm not saying that a lot of NBA players have extramarital affairs, but
the side pieces aren't going to get as many text messages and D-pics. That's
I think there's
true.
a lot of people that are not involved in gambling but would not like their phone gone through for a variety of reasons.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
listen,
during a game, you don't need your phone during the game. You're playing.
Hoes in different area codes, Allie. You've heard the song.
Yeah, but when do they take the phone away? As soon as you get to the arena? As soon as you run out onto the court?
Well, I think now they want to go through the phones to look at previous information, is what I had thought.
Well, yeah, they are going to confiscate information from a lot of the players.
And if you're going through someone else's phone, let's be honest, of course you know what you're looking for. You're going to search key terms, parlay, missed shot on purpose. You're going to learn, but then, of course, you're going to start looking at nudes. You're going to start looking for other stuff.
You're just going to start doing a deep dive.
Of course, you have access to someone's phone.
If I got somebody else's phone, anytime somebody hands me their phone, I feel like I'm looking at it's like completely foreign to me. Just because it's not all the things that I've used to. It's not the way that I've set up my phone. I just want to hand it back to them. I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
It does feel very vulnerable.
Yeah, like you're looking in someone's closet that you don't know.
They could destroy your... I mean, it feels like when you give someone your phone, they have the opportunity to, if they want to, destroy your life. Because pretty easily... there we go.
That's why, right?
Let's listen to the lyrics, guys. I think this is the radio-friendly version.
Maybe not.
What is he saying, bros?
I think he's got bros in different area codes.
So this is just gay now?
That's the gay version. Omar's playing the June version of that song.
What's the PG-13 version? Gay. That's great.
Imagine how annoyed that guy is. He's like, I thought I had hoes.
I said it was hoes. I sound so lame.
There are all these old friends from high school showing up. I don't want this.
What's up, Eric?
But I wonder if they are going to start doing more phone bans for just more things.
Well, they should ban them now.
But I wonder if, like, way down the line, Klein, what if it's like cigarettes? Like, oh, remember the days where you used to be able to use your phone on a plane?
Yeah.
You know, where they're just going to start banning them. Because they ban them at clubs now. They ban them at restaurants. Some of them have a lot of concerts now. And I think it's just going to expand from there. People are over it.
Yeah, we had the Wild West going for a while. We had the good old days. Phone on the ready.
Yeah, and now
Those
all
days.
know it's bad for us. It's going to go the way of cigarettes.
And more places are also doing the block the Wi-Fi move, too. Like,
Totally.
I've noticed that. And that's real annoying. Because then you don't understand. You're like, my phone should be working now. And then someone is trying to block me.
I should be buried in my phone instead of absorbing this moment.
Yeah,
but I can't.
I'm supposed to be getting cultured right now, but I don't want that.
All right, it is a sad day for basic bitches because the Hailey Bieber smoothie is no longer the Hailey Bieber smoothie at Erewhon. Yep, the smoothie still exists, but Hailey's name has been removed from the smoothie. The assumption is that she had some kind of contract where they used her name for a certain amount of time, but Erewhon, of course, they own the recipe and the smoothie itself, so just because their contract is over doesn't mean they can't keep selling the crap out of the smoothie. But the question is, will people still fly across the country to get the $20 strawberry glazed skin smoothie rather than the $20 Hailey Bieber smoothie?
That's what they're calling it now? The skin smoothie?
Well, it was.
What the hell?
It was that.
That
That's
sounds
what
terrible.
she made. I know, the strawberry glazed
I
skin
don't want
smoothie.
that.
It's
Jesus.
gayer than that song you just played.
Right?
Yeah. That is, listen, I don't, once again, her name was on it from the beginning, so it'll always be.
Well, she helped create it, right?
It'll always be referred to as that. Think about all of the things. I feel like there's sandwiches that were named after people, and maybe that person's name goes off the sandwich, but I still call it by the person's name.
Well, even the Staples Center. Like, what is it now?
It's funny. I drove by yesterday. I was going to SoFi, and as I was driving by it, I was like, hey, kids, that's Staples. And they're like, Staples Center? It's Crypto.com Arena.
Uh-huh.
I said,
it will never be crypto.
Staples Center.
Do you think when they grow up, they're like, it'll always be crypto to me?
Yeah.
And they change it back to Staples. All right, here's the next thing that's killing you. Your underwear. we've all gotten used to water bottles being the thing that is made up of harmful plastics, but it turns out that the harmful plastics are rubbing up right against your ass. According to some new research, they discovered most underwear does contain harmful microplastics. All the textiles that they say once were made with natural fibers are now being used with synthetic materials and processes that have toxic chemicals. So most of the underwear that you thought, this is nylon, polyester, whatever, it's all filled with these microplastics. I don't wipe.
Yeah, well, that's a problem as well. Thank you.
That might be causing that.
Thank you. Thanks for sharing that, Allie.
I'm just building up against the microplastics.
So, and Allie is talking about she wears old underwear from University of Penn class of 2002. She's actually saving herself because her underwear is so full of holes. That's
old school, baby.
So much less plastic that can be rubbing against your
That's when
junk.
they had the natural material. So if you have old underwear, you're probably in a healthier position than people who are buying new underwear constantly.
And you get it. If you're in a relationship where someone's going through, be like, you got to chuck these. And you're like, these boxer briefs have served me for 2 decades.
There's no cancer in these.
These are cancer-free and almost fabric-free at this point.
And they're like, I'm leaving.
And elastic-free. Do you understand what's going on here? I'm saving my own
Stop walking
life.
away.
We get into a brand new hour of the show and perhaps the greatest hour of your life next.
Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Look how beautiful that thing is, huh? Soak it in all its glory. A beautiful thing. And I'm not talking about Allie. I'm talking about the Wheel of Haircuts. It's in the KROQ studios now. If you don't believe us, check out YouTube.
I'm upstaged by a wheel.
Oh, I love that wheel. In fact, we can move that wheel in front of Allie, make this room 200% more attractive. And on the wheel is all of the haircuts we've decided that Jake could be getting, and they will be given to him by a blind Charlie. He is 100% blind, but it doesn't mean he can't deliver Jake the perfect reverse mohawk or the avatar arrow or some of the other ones. Bangs only. Love bangs only.
Love bangs only.
So anyway, Jake will be in here soon to spin the wheel of haircuts. That is his punishment because his Seahawks could not beat the Rams during a thrilling game that took place at SoFi this past weekend. If I didn't see it with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed that it actually happened, but it did.
It did.
Jake will be spinning the wheel of haircuts.
Is pube haircut on there?
How would we do pube haircut, Omar?
Klein and I shave our pubes, and Jake has to stick it on.
Oh, that's a great...
Hair glue. It's not going to go on there, Omar. Thanks.
You know what? Great idea.
Pube hair.
Let's add that to the wheel.
Thank you.
No.
Add it to the wheel.
Okay, so we'll put it next to cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
We'll put actual sack hair.
You can join in on the fun, too. We need more pubes.
I have plenty to contribute.
Yeah.
You know what? In honor of this segment, Omar and I will take ourselves out of the equation, and you can just do...
I've got a collection.
You
I can cover your whole head and fix your thinning hair problem.
You know what? I'll take it.
Okay.
Put that Allie plugs on the wheel. Allie plugs.
Allie plugs.
That's a great idea. And Allie will provide you with the hair.
Yeah.
You know, extensions in real life are very expensive, Jake. You're getting a freebie.
Oh, yeah. They grow fast, too. I can probably grow new ones by the end of the week if I shave today.
That's a BOGO Froyo from Allie. You're getting that. So hold on one second. Let's give you this one from Sublime.
Hard to brush, though.
And then...
and hard to braid. I've tried.
And then we will get into Jake's official spin of the wheel. And I can't believe it, too, because this is going to be probably the low light of your month, and you just had a highlight over the weekend, apparently, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Jake's drought ended, his sexual drought. It wasn't just the drought in Southern California.
I know. How symbolic that California's drought and Jake's sex drought ended at the same time.
And both got their year's supply of what they needed in one weekend. It's amazing. So we'll get into all of that after this one from Sublime. It's called Ensenada, a Klein Alley Show, KROQ. Ready for the live spinning of the Wheel of Haircuts. Sadly, I don't feel like this will be the only time we'll see the Wheel of Haircuts in here. Jake did lose a bet, and Jake's a man of his word. So you'll spin, and then we'll figure out when it is works for Blind Charlie to come in here and give you the haircut, and then that'll be your haircut for the holiday season. We were going to shoot our Christmas card, I think, this week, all of us. So maybe we should wait till Jake gets his haircut.
Sure.
Yeah.
There's no bet about how long I had to keep it.
This is where we kind of mess up because we don't really get the details ahead of time.
Minimum, through the end of the year. Minimum.
No. Hell no.
It'll be your cut for the end of the year.
That's not part of the bet.
See, we should have determined this when you pierced your nipple, how long you would have to keep it for.
Well, The painful part was piercing it. That was the part that sucked.
And you kept it for like 30 seconds.
Kept it for a long ass time, and I still feel it, and that nipple still leaks.
I still feel it.
So anyway, the point is, Jake,
I still feel it.
You will be in here.
It's like one of those guys that loses an arm.
Yeah,
but they
you have like a phantom piercing.
I still feel it all the time. When I go through
I miss you.
When I go through the metal detector at the airport, I tell him.
It still goes off.
That's weird. That's the ghost of my nipple ring. It's still going off. Still beeping. Jake, let's not stall any longer, though. You are going to come in here and spin the wheel of haircuts, and everyone can watch along on YouTube if you'd like to see. Once again, on the wheel, Jake lost the bet. You could end up with the reverse mohawk, which is just a kind of strip down the middle.
Oh, I see the change you made.
There's the I added to both sides of the cul-de-sac.
You did it like Wheel of Fortune style.
Yeah, right. So right next to bankruptcy, you have a couple of terrible. Allie's pubes have made it onto the wheel as well.
You put it on either side of cul-de-sac.
Right. So you could end up, it lands on those chunks. You'll have Allie's pubes.
God, between our intern's handwriting and yours, I cannot read a damn thing on this wheel.
It is
hard just
to
a
read.
Travesty.
That says Allie's pubes. There's the only bangs there.
I'm putting Allie's pubes on my head, dude. What are you laughing for?
What's wrong?
That's the haircut. That's
not a haircut. That's a reverse haircut.
I mean, yes.
That's an A.D.D. That wasn't the bet. A haircut.
I will be cutting.
Yeah, but that's not a thing. No, cut my hair. We're
I'll
not cutting your hair.
Hey, here's the deal, Allie. If Jake lands on that, will you let Blind Charlie?
No, absolutely not. I'm not in this.
Hold on.
I'm donating my pubes.
You don't let me finish.
So I am a good Samaritan.
You're not donating anything.
If Blind Charlie gives you the trim, he can't see anything, so it's not fun for him.
Well, I don't think it's going to be fun either way.
It's not fun for anybody.
He has
dude.
heightened other senses, and that'll be to his detriment. Believe me.
Guy gets stuck in there like a moth in a spider web. Poor guy. You have to go rescue him. Get the jaws
and
alive.
then I trap him and keep him for my own.
I
ate him over the course of a month.
Yes, paramedics, we have a cow man stuck inside of my coworker's bush. All right.
Okay.
Jake's going to spin. Which one are you least excited about, Jake?
Well, it's obvious the one I'm least excited about. We just spent the last 5 minutes talking about it.
But you understand that this is because your quarterback threw 4 interceptions yesterday and your kicker was not able to complete a very easy 61-yard field goal to win the game.
Whatever, man.
At the very least, I do agree. A lot of people on the text line say there should be a no hat rule, at least during the show, or at least,
too late.
for pictures.
It's funny that you're wearing it's funny that as Jake is spinning the wheel of haircuts, he's wearing his Seahawks hat right now.
The very team that failed him.
The team that screwed him yesterday and forced him to spin the wheel.
We're going to make another bet.
All right, so you got the side-by-side, you've got the yarmulke cut, you've got the Avatar Arrow, the full bald, which I think is probably your best option at this point.
Yeah, I think that's what you're rooting for, right, Jake?
I would go full bald or only bangs.
That's your second. It's only bangs.
And then micro penis, since it's going to be such a small thing. I think
there's going to be lots of them.
No, it's one.
And by the way, Blind Charlie's cutting that in your head. I don't think he's like one of those professionally trained.
He'll have to freehand a blind micro penis.
Yeah, so. All right, whenever you're ready, this is once again why we should never bet on things on the show. Jake is spinning the wheel of haircuts. Round and round it goes.
Pubes.
Where it stops, nobody knows.
You don't want this either.
No, I don't.
Show me. Oh, it's shaping up nicely for pubes, guys.
Oh, no!
What did it get on? What is it on? Is it on pubes? I can't see. Is it pubes?
It's unbelievable. It landed on all these pubes. I swear to you, it's the smallest part. It's
All right, well, I'm glad I didn't shower yesterday, Jake.
That's not a thing. That's not a haircut.
The smallest
That's not a haircut.
section action of the wheel, and it was like the gods.
It was like the kick.
It was like the kick.
It was like the kick.
Oh.
It went a little bit to the right, and now Allie will be providing Jake
that's not a haircut.
ultimate coverage.
It's not a haircut.
If you want to combine that with bangs only, Allie can provide you with bangs only,
No,
Jake.
it has to be one or the other. That's not a haircut.
Do you want your whole head covered by pubes or just the bangs?
You tell us what genre you're looking for. 70s, 80s?
I'll go it accordingly.
Allie will provide.
What? Then a landing strip. That's the bare minimum.
All right. Well, I haven't done that in years.
All right. So this is going to be an exciting payoff. I can't believe what just happened.
We're doing another bet.
Oh, my God.
I don't know.
The YouTube, the net bangers are going. It's saying this is the greatest moment that has happened. I can't believe what I just witnessed. This is better than the actual Rams win, watching what just happened.
Allie, let's shoot for like the Don King look.
Okay. All right. Yeah, work on it, guys.
All right. Well, we got to take a break.
Whatever.
Jake?
I'm not going to be looking like buckwheat.
Jake, congratulations.
That's not a haircut. It doesn't count.
It is.
I'm going to respin.
It is your haircut.
I'll include the rogue gray ones.
Oh, this is so gross. It is really honestly disgusting. Jake, what's wrong?
I'm not happy.
Yeah.
Shenanigans.
Yeah.
It's not
Shenanigans.
It's not a haircut.
We can't rig that wheel.
You can't add hair.
I
to a
mean,
haircut.
Jake is right. You can't add hair to a haircut. It says
a
it's
haircut.
It's a haircut in style.
Yeah.
And this was
now
something.
You're adding stuff.
Jake, spin it again just to show it's not rigged. I just want you to see it's not rigged again. You spin it however you want to. I want you to know for peace of mind
How God thinks of you.
The odds that landed on Allie's pubes. It's 1 in a billion.
Not 1 in a billion.
It's 1 in a billion.
Oh, no.
Now look where it's.
Oh no! Is it going again? Stop it!
Did it land on pubes again?
That's impossible! That's impossible! The odds of that twice in a row! Impossible!
That's great. Hold on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
It landed on Allie's pubes the second time, but it landed on the other Allie's pubes.
Well, now I really have to do it.
This is remarkable.
The odds are 1
Jake.
out of 16.
Jake, it's
And
not.
he did it twice.
It's
I did
not
it twice.
because you landed on other Allie's pubes this time.
I know.
Which is truly unbelievable. I'm telling you right now, this is the greatest, the miracle on ice.
I'm not spinning again!
You're not going to hit it again.
That'd be funny.
I'm just telling you, this is not a rigged wheel. This is the universe speaking to you. And Jake is so mad. He's so mad. And see here right there.
This is rigged! This is rigged!
No way!
Okay.
No, that time it landed on cul-de-sac.
Okay.
So I'm just showing you, it could have been.
It almost went to pubes for a third time.
I gotta take a
Every
break.
time this one thing, this is you guys rigged this.
Oh, no, we didn't. We didn't do anything.
Hey, by the way, Jake, I am buying my tickets to Almost Acoustic Christmas now, not for the bands, but to see Jake's pube haircut in the flesh. This is exciting.
That doesn't count.
Tickets
It's
are
not a
being sold.
haircut.
We got to take a break. We're way
Oh
late.
my God.
Oh.
I have not laughed that hard in a long time.
It doesn't matter.
We're going to be spinning it all night.
Jake, the good news is the Rams play the Seahawks again in a few weeks, and by then we can cut
I'll have more pubes.
we can cut the pubes off by then. So they're only going to be on for a little bit. And once again...
Jesus, it was almost went to it again.
Dude, this is no way that happens 4 times in a
we
row.
got to take a break.
Just go.
Go on break.
We got to take a break.
You can't do this all day.
Jake is going to sit here and spin the wheel. You know, we're going to keep this on YouTube. If you want to watch us there, this will continue. Bye. We'll be right back.
It's beginning to look a lot like KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas 2025.
Presented by Pepsi.
Saturday, December 13th, Kia Forum.
Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.
KROQ's got your tickets to see us rise again.
Hey, it's Tyson from the All-American Rejects. Hey, this is Amy Lee from Evanescence.
This is Mike Nass from Social Distortion. This is Kobe from Papa Roach. KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas.
Third Eye Blind.
The Paradox. Yellow Card.
KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas is back.
a song to listen for. Hear it, and Caller 20 wins tickets
to KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas 2025. Proceeds benefit Al Wooten Jr. Youth Center and Para Los Niños.
from San Bernardino International Airport. Fly Breeze Airways from San Bernardino International Airport. Visit flysbd.com for more.
We are Klein Alley Show, and once again, reminder, the next chance you have to win the tickets to KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas will happen sometime after 1 o'clock, and you'll be listening for Rise Against. I forget which song it is, but it's a Rise Against song after 1 o'clock, and that will be your way ready to fall, I believe. That's the one you're listening for. When you hear that song, be sure to call, get yourself some tickets to KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas, or buy them before they're officially gone, and then you'll kick yourself and say, I should have got them when I had the chance.
Klein, what would you do in this situation? I know we've kind of all been there, where you're walking through the grocery store, you've got your cart, you're doing your regular day shop.
Costco or a regular store?
In this case, it was a Costco, but I would like to know what you would do in any scenario. You're walking along, and someone you know rounds the corner, and it's, oh, hey, unexpected meetup, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you stop and talk at all? And if you do, how long is the stop and talk? Because I think it should be 30 seconds to 2 minutes max, and I was caught in a...
2 minutes?
You think 2 minutes is a ridiculously long time? Because that's how long I was there before I started moving along. And then it seemed like even then it was like, the person was expecting...
Everyone has access to people now, more than ever. There are a million ways to contact anyone.
Right. Here you are.
Right. This whole idea of, I can't believe we ran into each other in the same grocery store.
We live in the same neighborhood.
Right. That's going to happen. And yes, that's worth usually when that is going to happen to me, I will avoid. If I see someone I know, even if I like them, I go, I'm going to avoid.
Yes, but then they'll find you and chase you.
No, I don't think so. I will sometimes just abandon cart and leave the store. Because the stop and talk is it's antiquated. You don't need to do it anymore.
And I think that the people who do stop and talk at the grocery store are very hated by the rest of grocery store patrons.
Yeah, aisles are not built for any sort of stopping and conversation.
No, if there's one person coming, another one going, and they stop and talk, that whole aisle is off limits.
Right. At least at some point you're going to block a shelf someone has to get into, but you could be blocking out the whole aisle. And the reality is, I think you start learning a lot about a person, too, those carts. I know I like to give the good shop to people at Costco, and I'm happy with what I see in their carts.
And there were a lot of Thanksgiving shops I saw this weekend. I went on a Saturday, a rainy day. Everybody decided to start their Thanksgiving shopping early, so everyone was on a mission. It was apocalyptic.
But sometimes you can judge a person, and maybe you run into like a teacher or something, and you're like, oh, that's kind of sad. A lot of lean cuisines and cat foods and stuff. You start judging, So I don't like, usually if I do see someone, I will keep moving. You know, hey, what's going on? Hey, what's up? We should, let's catch up one of these days. All right. It's always like, got to go. Keep it moving.
So you can't even stop?
I wouldn't stop.
Oh, interesting.
I keep pushing.
I feel rude not stopping at all. And in this situation, we were at a Costco on a busy day, and we were at the end of the aisle, which I think is an even worse place to stop. Yeah.
That's what they call it in the industry.
Okay. Yeah, the cap.
Yeah, the end cap.
We were at the end cap, yeah. We were like by the pasta display.
Terrible place to stop.
It was between where the bread and snacks are and where the, I think, like dry beverages begin. It was a bad area, but near a good sample. But once we stopped, it was like, how are you? We were sitting and chatting, and then I was like, oh, no, I've become that person. And I don't want to be that person, especially at a Costco, where everybody has a mission, and any loiterers or lingerers or people who are just there to hang out are very annoying.
Of course, and you now are one of them. And I feel like you love it because you love feeling like anyone cares about what you have to say. So anyone who's even going to talk to you...
I just want to get my shopping done. I don't want to stop and talk.
Well, you just say, I'm in a rush. We do a fake phone call. I love the fake phone call move.
But in this case, they knew I was not in a rush. It was like, hey, we're all killing time with our kids kind of thing. Like, oh, might as well do the Costco shop.
Listen, you know me. I've gone to... Costco's tough because I do like to go there just to sometimes wander. I don't go there for conversation, but I will go there for a good wander.
Yeah, but if you're going to do that, you do that on a weekday, right? You're not going to do that on a weekend shop at Costco. That's a busy time.
I go on a sample safari, I call it, and it's where I go around, and sometimes
you go cap to cap?
So I will go cap to cap. Sometimes I zigzag. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I take a little breather in the book section. I won't read, though. I'll just hang out there. Because that section is pretty much dead zone right there.
Well, that is, if you're going to leave your cart somewhere to go grab something, that is a safe place. Because you have to think about where you're going to leave your cart that no one's going to want those things.
But in general, running into anyone unexpectedly, and I see this happen a lot of times with cars, too. Forget about even grocery stores. Two cars will be driving down a street. They'll say, hey, usually that's a wave and a keep going. It's just wave. I acknowledge. But sometimes they will do the slow down window. One of them will put the window down. So then you're now obligated to do the window down. And then it's, hey, what's going on?
People talking car to car, never okay. Ever. And unless it is an emergency.
Like, I get it before there was such a thing as a phone or before you could connect to people on
We don't need to be
Instagram,
yelling through our cars
LinkedIn.
at each other.
It's so...
Keep driving and call each other.
Right. Or better yet, like text each other and then ignore the text.
Yeah, and then be like, great to see you. 562 said, I don't even look up as I'm walking in a grocery store because I don't even want accidental eye contact.
Right. Smart move. Hood on, AirPods in.
Wear a mask.
Wear a mask. Go incognito.
Like a ghost.
And I know it seems very like this isn't neighborly and this isn't a pleasant way to go through life, but I think it's for the better good. I think you actually...
It is for the greater good of the shoppers.
It's for the greater good of society is what it is.
Yeah, I think so too.
And you don't need to have those. Conversations should be left for the end when the person checks your receipt and then sometimes decides they're going to give you a highlighter smiley face and sometimes decides they're just going to squibble. Just a little squibble.
Figure that out. Decode it.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Like Leonardo da Vinci.
This woman either hit on me or she's giving me a death threat.
Oh, God.
Either way, it's
figure
an
it out
highlighter.
later.
This is Tame Impala after a couple of big shows at the Forum.
Plays tonight, too.
I know. Keeps going. It's never ending. It's Dracula on KROQ.
Klein Alley Show.
Klein Alley Show.
106.7 FM. The world famous KROQ.
that like button.
I have the weirdest relative. It's my nephew. He's only 10. He likes to smell the couch after you get up. And he likes to do it even more when it's like guest over. It's weird.
So when will he be sitting on the couch and then you'll get up and he'll immediately put his nose?
Immediately go over and like you'll hear him like take the biggest inhale, like, and like, oh my God.
Dude, that's a weird uncle in the making.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's weird because he's young now, and so it's kind of go like, it's kids being funny, but also that is how it begins.
It started with the foot fetish. He loves toes.
So would he worship your feet in the living room?
If he sees your feet out, he'll go and he'll sit and he'll put his face next to your foot, like on his cheek.
Just imagine that kid's like, hey, this is a shoes off house, and the parents are like, no, it's not.
Yeah, he's like, shoes off, and socks.
You know the rules. Shoes, or no shoes, no socks house. Some takeaways and get the hell out of here, and then Postmaster John will be hanging out with you for the next few hours. He'll probably even give away those tickets for you. We told you sometime between 1 and 2 o'clock you get into KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas when you hear some Rise Against. So be ready to call in and win those tickets from Postmaster Johnny, who will be on after us today.
Yeah, and even if you're not the right caller, you could probably just convince him and confuse him into getting some tickets.
That's easily fooled, that guy. So just remember, just call and just say, I'm caller 20, even if the song number plays.
Maybe like, but
all right, write your name on the list.
I don't think he takes the calls in order. Remember, we've heard him.
Yep, he gets confused.
Do the countdown.
The counting is not easy for him.
I've learned to count since then.
Was that a
The
drop?
fact that you had to add since then is problematic.
If you missed any of today's show, it's available in podcast form. You can hear all of the original nominees we got for America's Weirdest Relative. Those will continue tomorrow. You'll also potentially, not tomorrow, but we'll get back into another round of Food Almost Killed Me. I've whittled down today's segment into 40 seconds, which I hope you listen to right now.
I was eating a churro. My dental bridge popped off, and I swallowed it. So I swallowed my teeth, and I tried throwing them up, but I had to go to the ER to go in and try to find my teeth, and they couldn't find it. They couldn't find it, so I ended up having to pass it.
You crapped out your own teeth.
You had to crap out your own teeth.
Yes, I crapped out my own teeth, and I went to the dentist, and they said it's going to be $700 to replace it, or $50 to put it back in. And I said, here's my $50.
That's amazing. So you're wearing poop teeth.
I'm wearing poop teeth.
That's a story, all right. That's
Good old poop teeth.
That's one of our newest friends now who listens to the show.
That's a friend for life right there.
So takeaways from today's show. Of course, podcast available. You can also find clips of today. I really recommend you watch Jake spinning the wheel of haircuts over and over again. It brought so many people so much joy, and that is up on our YouTube at KROQ's YouTube. Not rigged at all. We all spun it.
The odds are just astronomical. It's ridiculous.
Hey,
Klein spun it during the break, and he got yarmulke.
Yeah,
he didn't spin it hard enough. He had to spin it hard.
I spun it, went around multiple times, dude. I don't know what you're talking about.
Look at this man. He can't spin anything
We can't
hard.
rig anything. You're giving us too much credit, man. We don't know how to do that.
I know.
You think we would know
We
how to
put
rig a
weights
wheel?
on the wheel?
The wheel is weighted.
Right. The wheel is...
I'm amazed the wheel made it in here.
The wheel has punished all of us before. The wheel is unforgiving in every possible way. So
You were cutting pieces of paper to put on the wheel 4 seconds before we got on the air.
Yeah.
You think we had time to rig it?
Don't blame the caveman who invented the wheel. All right, I mean it's not our fault, dude.
Yeah. All right, 818. We'll start with their takeaway because it's poop teeth cost $50. Great takeaway from a lot of different people. 626. The best way to enjoy a cheeseburger is to chase it with a swig of gravy.
Yeah, gotta have your own gravy.
310. My takeaway is Heather from Orange County hates the rain, or does she? 213. I can spell Renee. 626. Jesus died for our cinnamons. And 714. My takeaway is if you see your uncle's balls, why are you looking?
That's a good point. We did learn about that during a search for America's Weirdest Relative. What's your takeaway from today's show, Jake the Pube?
Not all who wander are lost. Sometimes they're just in a Costco.
That's a good point. Allie, takeaway?
My takeaway is I'll see you on the forum.
See you on the forum. Good luck. Those are sold out now on the floor at the forum for KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas, but I'm sure you can win your way on the forum with us a little bit later on. Omar, takeaway?
My takeaway is pube cut.
Pube cut.
Pube cut. Pube cut.
Not funny.
Pube Rose.
We're going to get out of here. Have a great day. We'll do it tomorrow. Try to do it better. If you need us in the meantime, the GOAT line's open for you now, 844-956-GOAT. Stick around. You got your Postmaster Johnny and those tickets coming up in a few hours right here on KROQ. Bye.
Klein